The Star.
Yeah, y'all already know. Seven the pan. That dude Biz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as a tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. So hot to death, oh yes, these are the sports podcasts live as a pro's corpse. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyze it with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the force ever. No longer got any use for the four letters. The latest news, score stats and a view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season. The people starting five. We going in on three. Run the baseline, start five. We got what you need. If the sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three. Run the baseline, start five. We got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign. I'm the illest cat spit. I got what you need.
Oh shit, the things you can get done during the intro. What up, everybody? It's your boy the Mayor, DJ named H5, your mom's favorite fat guy. And we back, newest episode of the Star 5 podcast. As always, hit that sponsor. Go to the homies page, hooksrub.com. Get 20% off your order using that code STARTING5. The pepper sauce is pepper sauce. TJ, we're gonna come back. Well, I mean, what up? But give your review after everybody's done giving their opening shout outs. But
Okay.
yeah, man, that shit, that bottle was finished in my house in 2 days, literally 2 fucking days.
Ooh, vodka. Shit. All right. Too much. What's up, y'all? I can't listen, y'all. I don't know what's going on here in the East Coast, but another dope weekend. After a pretty shitty week, because it was raining. It was pretty shitty out here. I don't know if y'all watched the news or not, but we got flooded in Brooklyn. I don't know if you got flooded in the island, Dan, but
I would work in Brooklyn, and remember I was telling you pre-show, I got forced working overtime in that bitch.
So it was bad. So yeah, but today, yesterday, 2 gorgeous days. Like, it's amazing. If New York could stay like this, it'd be a great place to live year round. But fuck the winter. Anyway, I'm having a good time. I'm out here with my peoples today. Excited to go see my daughter in 2 weeks. So yeah, everything's all good. What up? Oh, Lisp.
Ain't not much. I'm chilling, man. You know, I like that World Series. I have fun watching that.
Oh, we'll definitely talk about that because that was classic.
Baseball was still going on? Oh, shit.
Now.
I stopped watching after the Yankees was out.
Yeah,
That
what I
was
feeling with. And the start of the NBA season's been interesting and stuff. So I'm kind of in a good spot right now. Oh, what's up, man?
I gotta just tell you this real quick. That was one of the best World Series ever. I had no dog in it, but the excitement, the way these teams was going back and forth, was bananas. But go ahead, to you.
Okay, all right. I'll take your word for it. But great weekend, man. Great week, I should say, man. I'm like you. I love this sweater weather, man. This is my kind of year. This is the weather I look forward to. So
Like breaking out the hoodies and shit.
Yeah, man. I break out my little hoodie collection. You know what I mean? So, but yo, I have a question. I don't know if we can talk about it now. We want to come back to it. Is there? Okay, so I don't know. I'm not sure if we ever brought this up, but okay, you see how New York is flooding and all that. We going through, Brooklyn and Queens going through all these floods. Is it because the infrastructure is failing, or is it really because there's more rain coming down and climate
Plus,
change?
the island is sinking. Like Manhattan is sinking. You know what I'm saying? Lower Manhattan sinks.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but it
Because
wasn't.
this has never happened before. Where we see videos of
It's
the
more
the, the
rain coming
subway
down.
flooding out and all that.
It's more rain coming down in a short amount of time. Like you get
It's
like
a.
6 inches in an hour, which is
It's a mix
6 inches
of
of
both,
water.
though.
Crazy.
Mm.
It's a mix of both, though. Because yeah, Sandy was idea number one thing. Like we were never prepared for that shit. Like
Because it never happened.
if my old garage was still standing, like I could have showed y'all the marking of how high they said the water got in that building. And that building was on the water off the West Side Highway.
Oh, that
And
building off the West Side Highway. I know which building
where
you're
it's
talking about.
gone now. It's gone. It's gone
Oh,
now.
okay.
It's where the you know the all right, y'all know the that park that they built that's on those like high
Yeah,
rises out of
yeah,
the
yeah,
water.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
garage was to the left of that,
Okay.
where they now built the beach and all that. The fire department, the water crew fire department is still back there, but the
Okay.
building we used to work in was right in the front, and that shit
Okay.
was way up there. But even parts of Staten Island, like I knew people like who had to retreat to their attics because the
Damn.
water filled up, yeah, that high. You know what I'm saying? So it's part the earthing and nature doing its thing and doing its thing on its own. But in combination, yes, the infrastructure of the city. Because to see the videos of downtown Fulton Street, Brooklyn, be
Yeah.
flooded the way it was crazy. Like that I've never seen of Brooklyn before.
Yo,
You
That
know,
you
was
had you
but
that's
had you
pretty
had you
deep
had people
in
out
from
there
the
in the
water
sea-doos,
too.
man. You actually see
Yeah,
one
jet
of those
skis.
sea-doos out there.
yeah, it was bad that night. And then too, because again, I can tell you from firsthand experience, because like I said, I got stuck on doing overtime. A lot of the storm drains, aka the catch basins and shit, like a lot of garbage be filled up in them. And that's not to our cleaning. Like we're only responsible for going out there and kind of cleaning the tops. That's
I,
what we had to do on the overtime. But
I,
there
I
was
was
one.
I
What's
was I
up?
was I was just about to say, oh, okay, so it's your fault. Okay.
Nah, 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 nah. It's actually because actually it's DEP. DEP has to go in and like I can tell you exactly where one is. It was on the corners of Ditmas and 92nd Street, right? These bitches was like packed, like we cleaned the top, and them shits was just it was a full layer of just leaves and shit in all three around.
Because they get
I
blown
had
in there.
it blown in there, pushed in there,
Street
compressed
sweeper.
down
Yeah.
from the broom, from cars driving over it, just the constant piling on. It's going to go somewhere, especially with the water forcing it, because water is the most destructive thing on the planet and will make
Water's
its way
king.
through anything. But these shits was caked up, and there's so much shit that is like it flood. It can, yeah, parts can get flooded just off of that alone, just off that one little description that I can give you. But yeah, even infrastructure wise, like they were trying to. I know, besides building like storm walls in certain parts of the city and things like that, like I know that there was plans for off the east side. I remember they originally was trying to like devise make a park that goes into the water, and we was gonna possibly have a dump inside it, like underneath it or some shit like that. But also the park was supposed to double as like a storm like flooding prevention system too, to where it would like immediately take the water and suck it back down. Or you'll see like how highways, like a lot of grass line highways and stuff have like certain types of weeds and dirt and stuff like that along it because it just being nature, it's also there to absorb whatever water that comes in. Now some of them, obviously when it gets too much. But yeah, within the city, the infrastructure is a thing because it's not, it's not made to handle hundreds of gallons of water like that so quickly. You
I
know what I'm
see.
saying?
I seen an episode on 60 Minutes where Norway, I think it was either one of those Scandinavian countries, that they have people that specialize in exactly what you're talking about.
They
They
always
have
got
these,
that fly shit out there. Oh, I know what you're talking about, man.
yeah,
Them
they
people are
have these
geniuses
parks.
out there.
They had these parks that would double as flood, like like exactly what you're talking about.
Floodgates, yeah.
It it'll absorb the flood or whatever, and so it wouldn't flood in other places. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
In Japan, they built some crazy
Yeah,
wall
I
to
was
stop
just
typhoons or some shit like
TJ,
that.
you must have been reading my lips or reading my mind because I was literally almost saying the exact same words of yo, I just seen a video about a month ago in Japan, and then I looked down and my thing was on mute. But yeah, in Japan in Japan, there's
Ventriloquist.
there's there's like yeah, word. In Japan, there's like fucking they have like systems where like the room that they were walking in, if they got hit like a hurricane, typhoon, or something like that, where the water would then fill up that room and suck into that room and then get dispersed from there.
That shit is fly. They always got some fly shit going on out there, B.
Yo,
And it can
isn't
be
it? Isn't
easily
it?
applied to here, and they refuse to do it.
Because the
Well,
white
no,
man didn't come
we've
up
had
with
to
it.
spend money. We've had to spend money on missiles and jets. So
What?
that's another
Yeah,
story.
Yo, the
yeah.
way they fixed the
That
road,
40
I forgot
billion, 40
what
billion to
country it
Argentina.
was.
Yeah.
The way they paved the road and keep traffic moving was bananas, bro. It's like there's so many different countries you could pull from. It's not stealing. You incorporate it and you can make it your own. You know what I'm saying? Like you can put your own spin on it. But like I don't understand. Is that too easy to just not do this stuff? Or
Listen,
is it? I mean,
I,
like you
I,
said, we got money for it.
I,
Capitalism is king.
And
I just want to
infrastructure in
go.
this company in this country is ass.
Uh,
I just want to go to Japan just to see the infrastructure because, yo,
Yeah,
so we're talking about hurricane and flood prevention over there, and they got the bullet trains, and I know all their buildings are earthquake resistant because I didn't know up until Shogun I didn't know that they suffer from constant earthquakes over there and
bro.
tremors
You,
and
you
shit
don't
like that.
remember
Yeah,
that big earthquake they had that's sunk the nuclear reactor?
yeah.
Uh,
But
wow.
their housing situation over there is kind of fucked and different from
Oh, the
way
way they
different. You know
live.
what I'm
A
saying?
one bedroom is a studio is like a
But no,
shoebox.
it's not just yeah, but not just apartment size too though. Like a lot of places, especially in like the city areas, it's like it's just house on top of house on top of house. Like you think living in New York, like people complain about, oh, I can't live in New York because everybody's on top of each other. You would think some of the shit compared to is luxury out here
Right.
in house on top,
Yeah.
apartment on top of apartment
Yeah.
compared to the size of apartment that you would get over there. Yeah.
I don't.
But too, they also have places where it's just vast spaces, like
Right.
you get some places in Montana, Wyoming. It's just nothing but
Right.
land.
Right. Right. What's up, Tyrone?
I don't know about New York, but I do know because when I go to work in Jersey, that Jersey has tremendous amounts of groundwater. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous amounts of groundwater. And
Yeah.
we can't do nothing about it. Like when we go to jobs and we got to dig down to put foundation in, we put those water wells in and do it. It might not rain for a month on the job. And we get tons and tons and tons of gallons of just water that's just like in the ground.
Oversaturated. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that Jersey has a problem with like the ground being oversaturated right now, like real bad.
That's
Right.
crazy.
And see, there's that firsthand experience of digging it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So why don't I mean and I don't know because I'm coming from the motherland and everyone has wells over there. How come they don't build wells over here and just people just use that water? Is it
well,
because the government
they
frowns
didn't.
upon us using
I don't know if it's the same type of water though.
Well, no, it's water. I mean, well, at one time, remember, most towns had water towers and things like that for that. But
Hmm.
you can get in trouble for collecting and using your own rainwater in a lot of
hmm
states. Yes.
Mhm.
Why? Because they can't fucking make money off of it.
Well,
But yeah,
well,
like you said, the motherland, you go to Puerto Rico, there's houses in Puerto Rico that gotta collect barrel. I seen it. They
Yeah,
gotta collect rainwater and barrel water and stuff like that, and
yeah.
then
The
filter it
filtration.
and use it to
Yeah,
shower, shit like that,
yeah,
because there's no way to run water to a lot of these houses.
yeah.
yeah. They don't got pressure like that.
Yeah.
But because of out here, capitalism is king. No, we gotta make ours. We gotta make ours. It was just like at one time people was doing solar without tapping into the system, but now you gotta be into the system, and pretty much all the solar you pull in, you're helping feed back into the system to keep the system running
They pay you for
because
that
you
shit.
yeah, they pay you by way of your bill gets to be like this big
Yeah,
because you're helping the system and
you're
all of
helping
that
the
stuff.
grid. You're supporting the grid. Yeah,
But they make you still pay somebody when we have the abilities to be self-sufficient.
And
Well, they'll tell you it's, oh, it has to be regulated and it's not filtered and you can get sick, blah blah blah. Okay,
AKA
that's
they just want your fucking money.
yeah, that's what it is.
no, I don't know because I drunk some water out that sink in Honduras, and I'll tell you what, that diarrhea wasn't no joke.
I don't
Yo,
know why you drinking water and
I
I
was
don't know.
I
Yeah, I
was
don't know
in
why you be
Honduras.
drinking Honduran
No,
rainwater, but
time out. Time out. I was in Honduras. I was in the bathroom, and I was coming back from the club, and you know how
yeah,
fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And I just took a little,
inebriated.
like a little, sip, real quick, like, get myself together, sip, and
Yeah, you
yeah,
got
ain't
yourself
work out.
together, all right.
I
so a,
did
palm, a
not work
palm, a palm full of water.
out.
I
Turned
tell
to
you
two
what, it
nights
wasn't.
of
I tell you
shitting.
what wasn't together
That's it.
Yo,
when he was
yo,
going
I
through
tell you what.
it.
So that's not a so that's not a myth. That's not a myth. That's fact. Don't drink that shit over there. Like,
But I mean that see that goes though with like kind of any region when you're not used to
Yeah, if you weren't
it's
born in
either
it,
no, no, no.
or that no and I say that because it's like yo I heard somebody on I'm listening to a show and somebody ate Chinese food in Texas, but they're from Ohio. Like even shit like that is gonna hit you different because they're using different oils, different seasons, different.
Damn.
You could get the same General Tso's chicken from the Chinese food spot up the block for me, and then go to one on the South Shore, and it hits you totally different.
Here-
Your body's not used to. Your body not used to.
Here's the truth, though. I do have firsthand experience because we work on construction sites, and when we do the wells and we pump that water out, we have they can't just pump the water out like how you could just hook up a pump and just pump it out into the curb or pump it out to
yeah,
the street. They can't do that. We have to rent these things called Adler tanks where they pump the water into a giant tank and then they have to
Right,
filter it through that tank to get it back out before they can let it back out into the ground. So it's like even though the water's already in the ground and it came from the ground, they can't once they take it out the ground, they can't just
they
put it.
can't
I
put
don't
it
know
in the
why
way
the
they
whole
took it
process.
out. They couldn't. They
Yeah,
can't put it in the way they took it out.
yeah, they can't
right,
just pump
right, right,
it. Like we can't work here and just pump the water over there. It don't work like that.
right,
Yo,
right, right, right. It looks like you're repolluting
yeah,
what's
but it's
already
like
polluted. Like,
it's crazy.
but yeah, oh yeah, it's a mix of again unprecedented weather patterns and infrastructure. Because I mean, I take certain things like some of these storms, like the Earth is just trying to do what the Earth is supposed to do and just be itself. A lot of the shit that we have, like, let's be real, is this shit supposed to be here? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, we
I
don't know. We
I
going
I,
back generations of life way before us.
I get what you're saying, right? So now follow me along the rabbit hole. Follow me down the rabbit hole, right?
Oh boy.
So so okay, we just witnessed, what happened in Jamaica. Shout out to my
Yes,
family in
yes. Big
Jamaica.
ups,
I,
big
I
ups.
really
Hope.
I really hope they well. I haven't heard from any of them. My mom's hasn't told me anything, but shout out to them, right? So We've seen what happened in Jamaica last year, or the year before that, I believe, was Los Angeles. Then you had what happened in Hawaii. And I believe there's some others that I'm missing.
Oh, Alaska, that big shit that happened in Alaska.
What happened in Alaska? I'm sorry. What?
Oh, they had a huge storm and towns were floating away and shit.
Oh shit! See now, okay, I didn't know
Just
that.
they kept that completely off the media. Nobody talked about it. Cities were floating away. They said houses were floating downstream. Look up what happened in Alaska. This was a few months. This was less than 2 months ago, I think.
That's crazy. So okay. So the point I'm trying to make is, you spend enough time on TikTok. I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. Do y'all believe there's a? Do you believe this is just nature doing its thing, or is it something
You say the
that
Margie
may
Taylor
be
Green,
behind the scenes?
Margie Taylor Green Jewish space lasers?
I think
No. Nah, there's ways to make weather. And to me, to be honest with you, like I believe they people have made like weather making machines, but they should be used in places where rain doesn't touch. But no, I do think a lot of this is just the earth doing the earth things.
I only think the Earth is doing the Earth things because we keep fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
So if we were proactive with our environment and like the ozone layer and all this other shit that was going on, we wouldn't be having these issues we having now. There was no 900 hurricanes a year in the Midwest like it is now. There wasn't no, we get maybe one or two big hurricanes out the year. You know, all that shit started when we started getting nor'easters. We never had no nor'easters before. When I was growing up, we had a few blizzards, but they weren't no fucking nor'easters. Like nor'easters
No,
was something even
no,
worse than a blizzard. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no. There were nor'easters. They just never put a name to it.
Right, right.
There were nor'easters. Now. Okay, so to piggyback off of what you're saying, 2019, 2020, 2021. Were there any real big hurricanes? Because that's the only time in our lifetime where I say that there's a reset as far as with nature, because the earth was shut down, and that's when you've seen deer walking through
The
the streets of New
streets.
York. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, and shit like that.
That's Mother Nature taking the streets back for real.
Hmm.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
word.
Because if there's nobody manicuring the lawn anymore. You're going to start getting back to tall grass, trees overgrowing, the whole
Dude,
shit.
I was gonna say, just to build on that, look at an abandoned house that has a yard and watch how the weeds grow up and over and through the windows and break,
It's
the
just
earth taking
swallowing it.
itself
You know what
back.
I'm saying?
Yeah, the earth
Yeah.
taking itself back in a way.
Hmm.
You
You
saw
know.
what in Venice? The water was never clear, and like they said, I don't know, some 40 years, and they had dolphins swimming in the canals in Venice. The shit was black before, and it
Wow.
was all of a sudden you could see the bottom of the canal. Like
Right.
that shit is crazy, bro.
I
Nature,
mean, it's
if
not.
you stop fucking with it and let it do what it need to do, you'll be all right.
I
You
mean,
know,
dude, we get dolphins and sharks now on New York water,
Yeah.
around New York water, which it says a lot about what the earth is doing, and you know, sea life trying to find different homes and shit. But nah, man, like, where's fucking Captain Planet when you need him?
yeah, but we're not even conscious. We're not even conscious of all of the things that we actually doing. Like, how do you know?
Right, right.
Like even if you take a piss, how do you know that don't affect some shit? You know what I mean? Like, you don't even know. Like, if you pee on the ground, you might be
Man,
contaminated.
nah, Todd. There was plenty of Indians and pilgrims and everybody named Mother pissing on the ground for
Yeah, but
way before.
we
You
don't know
know,
what
It was
that
called
did.
it was called fertilizer.
they would give it
I
back,
don't know,
and they
man.
were drinking
You
worse
don't
shit than we were drinking and eating.
well, that's why that's why you don't play
Was
that
it
game.
worse?
They weren't drinking Henny. I can tell you that much.
You learn a lot of shit when you in elementary school and you play that Oregon Trail game.
Dysentery.
Yeah, chicken pox was a real thing. The mumps, you was fucked, bro.
Yeah, back when measles was taking niggas out.
Bro,
Yeah, all right.
imagine you in like 1805 and you like roll your ankle or like crack a rib.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro.
you're dead. You're dead.
You
But
know,
God forbid you break your arm,
or
bro.
or the
Flow
first
death.
thing they're
You're
saying
dead,
is,
bro.
okay, break out the saw and cut it off. We can't fix this.
Yo,
Bro,
could
you
you
get a
imagine
Imagine those
dying from
things.
diarrhea? I mean, dysentery.
bro,
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
bro. That means your ass was just never stop
Oh,
shitting. You just shit till you die.
or it would be like this. Like, can you imagine it if in real life it'd be like, y'all ain't got no food. Here, you gotta take a gun, and if you miss two, but you only get like 3 buffaloes. If you miss all 3 of those buffaloes, some of your family dies automatically. Like,
Right? You don't
That was real though.
wrong shot at the buffalo and you get
yeah,
trampled.
Bro, if you broke
listen.
your leg and your bone came through the skin, they cutting that shit off. You're dead, bro. You're dead. There's no, and they got to do that shit because there's no anesthesia. So you just gotta,
Word.
you probably die from that. You
Can
know?
you imagine? Can you imagine the looks that the doctors was giving back then? Like when you come in, your leg fucked up, doctor just like, yeah.
Oh, you know what they were giving you? You
They
know what
hit
they
you
were
with
giving you
the,
to numb
what
the
the fuck
pain?
am I supposed to do with this?
I mean,
You
I
know
can
what
put
they
a
used to
spin
do?
on it,
You
but
see the doctor with the handsaw. Like, what the fuck?
That's when they give you all the cocaine you want because that's all
All
they
right.
got.
yo, you get
Just
scared
numb you for a minute.
when the doctor's doing that little wetting the rag up, about to stick it in your mouth here, bite on this, bite down.
Yo,
Yeah, so it's like I mean to put that all together, it's like yeah, we thankful for advancements in technology in multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at some point the Earth's gonna take itself back. You know, and these motherfuckers want to
And
fuck
not in a
around with
good way. And
nuclear
not in a good
weapons
way,
and
bro.
shit like that.
Yo,
Yeah, you know, there's still like 250 something years for Chernobyl to still come back
you
to
know what though?
life.
You know what though? I think the Earth is being real fucking selfish because, like, yeah, there's a lot of places like Antarctica and there's a lot of uninhabitable places. Like, take that shit. You got your own. Take that shit. Leave us alone. Like, you got
Yeah,
places you
but
can
you
have
go
that.
ahead and see. Again, this is YouTube University working on me, doing a lot of watching the videos about Antarctica and shit like that. Yeah, let nature take out some of them glaciers, and we're saying goodbye.
Yeah,
hmm
Because you talk about
yeah,
water levels raising now, Staten Island gone, Manhattan gone, just pretty much anywhere from whole states along the coast gone.
shit, Long
Goodbye.
Island might be gone.
No, definitely
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
We gone. Brooklyn gone. All 5 boroughs gone. Jersey possibly gone.
The only borough is good is the Bronx.
Not even
Yeah,
gone. I'm saying like this shit. The way that it's gonna cut into where the West Bubblefuck states who got nothing, they're gonna
Yeah,
be all right for a little
yeah,
because the water won't reach them.
right.
But let these glaciers fucking melt down and fuck up over there. Like, nah, we need that shit to be as pristine as it is. And they're not 100% inhabited.
let's not
there's
let's not
there's
let's not talk about let's not forget about all the continents that may be under Antarctica too. I mean, since we're talking about TikTok and YouTube University,
I'm just,
like, let's not talk about the land that's under Antarctica.
Oh,
well,
that's
the
yeah,
land that's been fucking all that shit that's been protected by ice for centuries.
Exactly.
But yeah, nah, let that
Superman
ice
sandwiches
go. Let
down
that
there.
ice
That's
go,
what.
and it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Word.
It's a wrap for almost all of us.
Yeah, hopefully I won't be in this country when that happens.
Well,
We
shit.
we
Hopefully, I
might
won't
not
be
be.
on Earth when that happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might not be breathing when that shit happens,
Oh, well,
and our
it's the
kids.
kids
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, yeah,
Who knows
yeah.
when the lineage will stop?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let Margie Green tell it. Let Margie Caveman Green tell it. It's the Jewish space lasers.
Actually,
Speaking of which, yo, what side is she even on nowadays,
yeah,
yo?
you heard it. I was just about to say that. Oh, because she been getting in about this healthcare shit, Bill. Shit,
Yeah.
Dude,
heart,
what
body.
have I what have I been saying the past couple of episodes when we've been going down this road? She is wolf in sheep's clothing. This is
Hmm.
she's talking on, in my opinion, she's talking broken clock type theory.
Oh, I get you.
You get what I'm saying? Like
I get you.
she's right now, and partially I think she's taking these stances because she mentioned family being directly affected, and this is when they don't listen. I mean, this is when they only listen. And we're talking about the ACA and what just technically happened as of yesterday in the SNAP benefits and
SNAP
everything
benefits.
being cut off. You know, they these shits got cut. They getting cut off, and now these people are speaking because my goodness,
Hmm.
you voted because of racism, thinking it wasn't going to happen to you, not realizing you dumbasses it was going to happen to you too.
Hmm. Hmm.
It was going to happen to you too. And to me, the way she's talking again, yeah, it is absolutely fucking ridiculous and a slap to the face of the American farm workers who raise beef crops and cattle, who raise the soybean shit. But you're giving $40 billion to Argentina because Argentina is in a bet. No, as I learned recently, it more or less is a play to the rich guys buying up Argentina's debt to eventually take them over.
Hmm.
All this giving them money and shit like that. When in essence, if you gave a fuck, if you were America first, all of that money would have went to the farmers. All of that money, you wouldn't have placed these fucking dumbass tariffs on these countries, which hurt the heart of America, the farm workers and stuff, the people who put food on our tables and shit like that. But now we're going to get Argentinian beef. Fine, hey, whatever. Pause. You keep the meat rolling in. You know what I'm saying? But it's now going to be at a fucking higher rate because now we got to pay for the travel for it to get here.
But he's also talking about lowering beef costs, right? So I'll be honest with you. I haven't. I mean, I'm a beef lover, pause, but I haven't been able to afford beef in. I haven't been able to afford cattle in years. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I mean, part of me is like, oh,
Did you
hey,
see how he
listen.
flipped that into cattle? Like this nigga got
Yeah,
cows. He got cows in
I'm throwing that
Queens
beef.
now.
I'm throwing beef out there too
Oh
much. I had to say
man.
cattle.
Go beef, go beef, go king beef.
King beef.
Oh, where's the meat?
Now I must
Yo,
dance.
see, yo, listen, man, don't clip this, man.
Now I must dance. But nah, man, like I just talked about it last week. Like I went to go buy a piece of meat pause for my wife. Wow. Because
What are y'all doing, man?
because
What are y'all doing? Y'all making it bad. I keep telling y'all, stop that shit. Nobody was thinking like that. So y'all said it now from my head.
oh shit.
Hey, man, yo,
But
listen, man.
anyway,
Hey, listen, man.
I was
Sometimes
about
you
to be
gotta go
like
out there and buy
Erikkra
that
the
meat,
other
man.
too.
Sometimes you gotta go
I
out
was
there and
about
buy
to
that
say the
meat,
same
man. I
thing
mean, you
Erikkra
know.
until he called me. I'm like, yo.
For your lady, for your wife, you know.
but anyway, she wanted to make beef stew last week, and it was a matter of like it looked like the same size piece of meat, but one was $3 more than the one that I got. And
But
to
but
get the
fat.
probably less and to probably to get lesser meat cut up already, ready for stew, it was fucking almost $3 to $4 more than buying the whole chunk. And again, the pieces that I was buying were normally like $8 to $10. So it's like, yeah, us people with jobs, like we're still gonna go get it regardless. Even the people who were on quote unquote SNAP benefits and all that, like we're still gonna get it regardless because we got no choice. But now there's decisions that have to be made in how you buy, what you're gonna buy. Like I noticed we eating way more chicken
Yeah.
in recent times than red meat, which is perfectly fine. Like, perfectly fine with me. I took out chicken to make for dinner today, but it's like these motherfuckers once again, man. Like your racism blinded your fucking judgment. Your racism and your bigotry blinded your own needs and your own fucking household necessities and things like that. And then now, because you mentioned TikTok, I know you're familiar with the peanut butter toast lady, the
Nah.
woman
Peanut
who
butter.
the woman they call her the peanut butter toast lady because she was talking shit, eating a toasted bread with peanut butter, talking shit about people on SNAP benefits. Oh, you're gonna lose your, you're about to lose your benefits. Well, what have you been spending the money on? How come you couldn't save the money from last month to help you out this month? And yada, and like not being ignorant as hell, not paying attention to saying like you get the shit to buy the food to maintain you for the month, right? But this woman was so damn ignorant in her bigotry and shit like that, that guess what? She lost her job because her job was just like, yo, this is too much. She
Hmm.
lost her job. Guess who has to now go file for SNAP benefits that she can't get no more? And all of a sudden, it became woe is me. It became woe is me on the internet, trying to hide the profile and people was like, and was calling her ass out on it.
Life comes at
Because
you
again,
fast, boy.
way too fast, way too fast, and that bitch felt it. Because again, people in their ignorance, yo, you voted yourself into these positions, and like we've said before, we kind of are just taking it as in stride as us as our people, but this is their fight still. We say this week in and week out. This is their fight. This is still their fight. Because yes, why is it their fight? Because now it's finally affecting you. You didn't want to take our warnings when we were telling you these things beforehand that this was on the way. And now that you got hit, now you want to be mad.
Listen, right? We as a people, I'm believe me, I'm not glorifying what I'm saying. We're desensitized to fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? So when something like this happens, we just roll with it. Most of us don't sit back and say, "Oh, woe is me. What am I gonna do?"
We're living our best life right now.
Sorry, say again.
We're living our best life right now. And these
Yo,
people are bugging out.
you see, we haven't been out in the protests. You know what I'm saying? All we pretty much doing is the boycotts. You know, but yeah, I mean, listen, we've become desensitized to it. I mean, and it's horrible to say and to think about, but I don't know how else to put it.
And then, but then we do. I don't understand the whole concept of the dumb shit that we do. Like the market around the corner from my mom's house, they bust the windows out yesterday, and now the market is all boarded up. And I'm like, I know y'all mad, whatever the case may be, but that's the market that y'all shopping. Now, if that market says, "Oh, y'all want to bust the windows out, we gonna close down," now y'all gotta go across town to get groceries. So y'all already out of SNAP benefits, y'all already don't have money, and now y'all gotta get Ubers and stuff to go to the market because y'all wanted to fuck up the market. That's the neighborhood market.
Okay, so
Right, right.
explain why they busted out the windows in the market. Then you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. They was out there complaining and snapping out about the SNAP benefits or something, and somebody got mad and bust the windows out of the
Well,
market.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. Is it well not a problem, but the question is this a big box chain company brand or
A mom and pop.
small?
No, it's not mom and pop. It's a big box chain company brand, but it's the only one in that area. Like they can't.
But
Like
that's
you
and
know,
see and this is but I understand what you're saying, but this is why people were saying if you're going and hitting these places like that and people are stealing, I ain't see shit because this is the position that we were placed in. And especially because if it's one of and I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just kind of personally saying I understand. Because
but
again, it's the big box companies, it's these bigger companies that also voted and put us and backed with money into these positions to where we're in now.
I
I get
understand.
it for you logistics. Yes, it don't make sense to fuck up your neighborhood shit. But also, if it's like some, like I said, if it's some like something like fucking Western beef and you're tearing that up, like come on, because Western beef is only but a New York City, New York, five boroughs in Long
Yeah,
Island based.
state.
It's
Yeah.
at it's not major corporation shit like a Stop and Shop or a war going old school Wall Bounds or A&P or it's not that.
But
But if
a
you're hitting
few,
like if you're doing that to like a fine fair shit like that's a little egregious.
well, no, because I'm just saying too. A few years ago, when they had the riots in Philly, because I think it was the Black Lives Matter thing, they fucking destroyed the Rite Aid, totally destroyed it to where it couldn't open back up, and that was the only pharmacy within like a 5 mile radius from where
Right,
my
right,
mom
right,
lived.
right.
And
But
so you got tons of people there that couldn't get their medicine now, and it was just like,
I
well,
get what you're saying. I
I
get what
know
you're
y'all
saying,
want to
but
protest or whatever, but
yeah,
fucking up that Rite Aid made things worse. Made things worse
you have to
for
realize too, and
neighborhood.
I think what Dan is trying to say, you have to realize too that a lot of these people, okay, so you have someone like Black Lives Matter going out there and protesting or whatever. Then you have people out there that just want to fuck up shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They
right,
might
right,
not necessarily be affiliated with Black Lives Matter, but they find that opportunity like, okay, you know what? This is my chance to loot, da da da. You know, and that's what they do. They just go there, like anarchists, basically.
right.
You know, and of course, when even the news comes on, they say Black Lives Matter was out there, protesting, and there was looters and da da da. So now
Dude,
the average
what happened
American
in
thinks
Minnesota?
that Black Lives Matter and loot was looting.
What
You
happened in
understand?
Minnesota? What happened in Minnesota? Where
Exactly.
they caught people putting bricks out. You know what I'm saying? To what you're saying right there, like they caught people trying to set up the purposefully placed agitators. That's always gonna come within situations like this
Hmm.
where people are just going to. But in these times, I am with Tyrone where it's that fucked up like if I want to say dichotomy of yo like this is kind of all we really have in the area. Like we should kind of want to have it around, but then it's the whole, yeah, but you are a big corporation to where you lose this one store, you're not gonna we're sending a message, but are we really sending a message because you're not gonna feel it because they could very well close that store tomorrow, damaged or not, and not need their money at all and still be over here, still backing this MAGA, the MAGA regime that we're in, and things like that. That's where I ask because if it's big box, I understand. If you're tearing up the bodega around the corner, which you can get, not every bodega carries, and unfortunately, the quality sometimes is bad. But they're there for those small needs when you need them. If you're tearing those up, that's a problem. But if you're tearing the big shit up, it's like, do we really feel bad? And it sucks to have to put it like that, but that's just a little dose of reality of where it's at and why people are running with that notion, TJ, of yo, if I see you stealing out of like a Stop and Shop, I didn't see you.
Right, right. It's like if everybody ran through a Best Buy and everybody was just walking out with shit, and like, oh, I guess I missed that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I get it, but I was gonna say there's a reason they can't go to the good side of town and fuck shit up over there. You know what I'm saying? Because if they could, they would. Why would you fuck up your own shit here when you know where that's where the money's at? Start fucking with the money, and that's how things change, right? You start fucking with the money, shit gets funny, and things change. But there was no way that city or wherever county or whatever was gonna let people walk over and mob up the good side of town. Fuck that shit. That's where the real taxpayers are. and they're not fucking, and we making sure they ain't getting fucked up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, right. That's where the law enforcement is going to protect the most. That's why those are the people who always scream, "Oh, we need cops. We need cops." No, because you're scared. You're scared of your own shadow in most cases, in my opinion. Like I was out doing laundry earlier this week on Friday. Yeah, no, it wasn't Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. I was out doing laundry, and somebody rolls through one of those freaking big billboard sign trucks, looking for a vote, quote for votes for Cuomo, talking about we need more policing. We need, and the sign was pretty much said we need more policing. This place, we know the city needs more police. Of course, in my head it's like, no, we don't. But then also in my head was, you're in the wrong neighborhood preaching this shit. As I watch cop cars fly up and down Port Richmond Avenue. Now it happened to be Halloween night, but so that's gonna happen. You're gonna see cops around, but we don't. No, we don't. But take that noise to the places where people are scared and want that message, where the cops are going to protect more than arrest more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people pull the. I don't. Whatever. Point I'm trying to get to eventually is this is why it's important, in my opinion, to vote for Zoran, as I just did on Friday, because just talking on the food level thing alone, this probably wouldn't have happened in a city run supermarket that he wants to try to get in implementing. He wants to have city-run supermarkets to where we can't get price gouged. You can work directly with American farmers and keep American farmers in business instead of having this fucking clown give your money to another fucking place. But people are afraid of that word socialism, not realizing there's a difference in the level of socialism that he wants to display compared to what they're thinking. You know what I'm saying? This is why I asked was it a big box chain or not? Because, like I said, New Yorkers, you're not, if somebody does this shit to a fine fair, it's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody does this shit to like a small, like Key Food, small New York based joints that you know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, it would be fucked up. But if you're hitting some shit that, like, again, no, it's not gonna be anything to them to lose that store. You know how many companies just fucking just say, you know what? We made 200,000 for the last 2 months each, but this store made $1 million for the last 2 months each, and we're gonna close the $200,000 store just cause, just cause. And then what does that do? It displaces people to where sometimes they can keep the job and maybe move to a different store. Other times, those people are out of jobs. Why? Because the company can just up and do whatever the fuck they want when they want. When we're talking about these big box companies, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't feel bad. I understand. Is it wrong? Ultimately, yes. But like everybody, like most people are saying is, I don't see shit. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Straight up and down. I'm sorry. That's where we're at right now when it comes to shit like this. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels that same way.
Well, I'll tell you one person who ain't in it. JD Vance's wife.
So we going right there. That's why I named the show "Who Healed Faster."
Yo,
Trump's ear, or Erica KKK Kirk.
yo. Everybody's talking about that photo, those two photos. I know you've seen them. Hands all in the back of his head, holding his hair in between got his fingers between her hair. He holding the small of her back. Crazy. Then, right before that, he goes in front of these podcasts, and he hopes that his wife will convert to Christianity. maybe she could see God in his way, not him converting to her religion and seeing it her way. And this woman was born and raised in that religion. She's allegedly a very religious person.
Meanwhile, this guy
Yeah.
converted.
What?
'Cause
Well,
he
when
was an
he was,
atheist. He was an atheist prior too.
yeah, that's what I heard, that he was an atheist. But I heard that he was saying that she wasn't. Um, it's more of a cultural thing, that she wasn't actually practicing her religion neither. He said, like, when they got together, he was an atheist and she wasn't really practicing her religion neither. And so when he converted, he just thought that she was just going to, like, I guess, be Christian with him, or whatever, Catholic or whatever he's trying to make her be. But it's difficult for me because I was brought up in a Jehovah's Witness house, and Jehovah's Witnesses have specific rules and specific um, regulations and ways they have to live their life. And my dad was a heathen. So it would have been nice if my dad I'm just saying, it would have been nice if my dad had got into the Jehovah's Witness with my mom, because then we would have had like, cohesion, and a lot of the stuff that he was doing, he wouldn't have been doing because of the religion and stuff like that.
Right.
So it would have been nice. And it did cause dissension between them, with her having to adhere to the Jehovah's Witness standards and stuff that she wanted to do and stuff like that. And my dad kind of like not wanting to adhere to it. And my mom trying to raise us as Jehovah's Witnesses. And my dad is like, come on, you can watch Nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I mean? So I get where, like, if you live in a household where you're going to be religious, you do kind of want your wife or your husband to kind of like be in that with you. So, you know what I mean? I get it.
Or you could be like my household and you just respect the other side. It's not hard. But for JD Vance, it's the position that it is in because of the white nationalist ideals that this motherfucker is running with. And now I'm sure somebody is, probably a Peter Thiel or somebody like that, is giving him and hitting him with the pressures of, like there's a new vacancy over here, and this, you want to get ahead. This is who we want in our camp, my nigga. And they said, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who we want in the team. Maybe you need to start putting that messaging out there. And yo, like TJ or O or Tyrone, maybe y'all can answer this. I don't know if we've ever seen definitely not in our political lives, but in American presidential political lives, have we ever seen anybody in real time while in office get divorced and remarry? This feels
No,
like it might be a first.
this will be unprecedented. But people keep on saying, well, here's one or two things, right? They were going to get divorced before he was running on the ticket. And I don't know what kind of deal they made or whatever for her to stay on. But she didn't sign up for this shit right here. I mean, this is like the last straw. This is like this is the line. He was a habitual line stepper anyway, with all the shit he was saying to her face with their kids right there. But this is like a bridge too far, bro. Like you really testing the waters of getting fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Back to what Dan was saying, it's not hard to respect a person. It is kind of hard when you're living with it, because like I said, my mom as a Jehovah's Witness has specific rules and specific, regulations and things that she had to follow. And it caused a conflict of interest. And it wasn't my dad being disrespectful to her, but it was like, it was certain things like we couldn't go, like Jehovah's Witnesses are not supposed to go on thrill rides. They're not supposed to go on roller coasters and stuff like that. So my dad's like, oh, so now I can't take my kids to Great Adventure. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, come on now, I want to take my kids to Great Adventure.
Well,
I should be able to do that. So
the difference is how tightly wound religious base is, though.
I'm just saying it was hard. it was hard because my dad wasn't trying to do like my dad. Like I wasn't supposed to watch wrestling either. When my dad wanted
Right.
to watch wrestling with his son, I'm not supposed to watch wrestling as Jehovah's Witness. But it was so. So my dad wasn't trying to disrespect my mom or nothing by saying, "Hey, I just want to watch. I just want to fucking watch wrestling with my son." You know what I mean? It's like
Right. No, but
so.
again, like it's
It was
Jehovah's Witnesses though, they different.
my mom is Jehovah's Witness, and she
They
had rules and regulations.
they
Just like, but
they different.
it's just like with a Catholic though when they got to give up meat or whatever. My dad wasn't about to get. I'm not giving up no meat. So if I lived with a woman that had to do that whole give up meat thing, she was just going to have to chalk that shit up. Look, I'll go in my room and eat it, but I'm eating it.
But
You know
that
what I mean?
was, I mean, well, yeah,
Or
the
whatever.
it was a meatless Friday thing, and there was, that
Yeah,
was just some traditional shit handed. I understand what you're saying, but nah,
yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses are just different. I mean,
It's
they Scientology weird.
no, they're
It's
not.
different. Yeah,
My
it's
mom,
different.
no, they're not, dude. They're not Scientology weird. Well, I
No,
don't know. I
I'm
don't get
talking
into
about
it
the all the restrictions though.
because it's
I mean, shouts out to y'all because I have friends who kind of grew up like no, my boys grew up Seventh Day Adventists, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. But they were still we were still outside doing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We were
Um,
still outside doing. But Jehovah's Witnesses, y'all have just
There's a
a rule
lot of
book and a
restrictions.
half of yeah.
A lot of restrictions. Birthdays.
well, but it they have their reasons for all that stuff though. But I ain't getting into that. But the other thing is, yeah, you're not going to see a lot of political lifestyles and a lot of political people built their campaigns and built their politics and built their whole livelihood and everything on family structure. So a lot of these women are not going to get divorced because a lot of times, you're part of the game. You know what I mean? When you marry a politician, you're part of the game. You're part of that family structure. You got to be that smiling wife. And if you decide to divorce him, game could be over. And so a lot of them
But
women are in that situation where they don't want the game. Like the game can't be over no matter what. And so it's
true
hard
indeed.
to see somebody in that position in an office of that high position. It'll be hard for them to get divorced, bro.
But
It'll
I
be
don't
real hard
see
for them to get divorced.
in
And you don't
see,
want the
but in
alternative, an accident. You know what I'm
and but
saying?
yeah, that too. But
You
in
don't
these
want that.
times, and the game that's being played, like this is like like he's trying to switch from like Genesis to Sega Master System, like different. Like the game is different. The game is different right now for them because again, this is the party of family values, as I was saying to a friend of mine the other day. This is the party of family values, allegedly, right? But yet we're gonna see this I feel we're gonna see this shit happen. And yet all of a sudden now it's about having that pure Anglo white family over. And realistically, it's going
Not
to
all
be
them
when it
child
comes to him.
molesters.
But see, but well, that's another part of the story. But realistically, with this guy is, but what about their children? Because his children are brown, whether he likes it or not, or whether his fucking regime likes it or not. His children are
Accident.
currently brown.
Accident.
True indeed.
It's not. I don't think it's going to happen because I think that the woman also, with the way this world is now, what does she do if she divorces this man of power or whatever? And if his political campaign
She
goes
probably won't
aside,
have to work if that's the case.
it's going, dude, it's too much. It's too much. She can might as well just wait it out. It'd be easier and better for her to
It
wait it
ain't
out.
on her to wait it out. Because
But here's
Erica's
the
coming.
He's not. He's
Erica's
not going to
coming, bro.
divorce her,
Erica's coming, bro, for the throat.
but
huh?
Tyrone,
No.
the way you're talking is believing in this system. And we've been talking, especially on this show, that this regime ain't going for no foreign out. They're not going for no foreign out. They're going for we're turning this bitch into a fucking dictatorship. We're turning this shit into some king
Yeah,
shit. We're
they ain't
turning this shit
happening.
into where the money is gonna be ruling everything. We hope it ain't happening.
It
We
ain't
hope
happening.
it ain't happening. But again, all of these plays that are being run from this horrendous playbook, this is gonna happen. There's a reason why they're now keeping Erica KKK whatever I don't give a
Kirk,
fuck what her last
Kirk.
Kirk. Yeah, Kirk. There's a reason why they're keeping her close now. And it's not because of the fucking memory of Charlie Kirk. She's the vision of what they want. She's the fucking vision of what they want.
Even so, if I'm in that situation and I'm that kind of husband and that's my wife, I can come home and tell her, look, all right, you don't got to convert, whatever the case may be. You don't got to love me no more. None of that. We just going to keep this arrangement. You're going to keep your same livelihood, same lifestyle. Do what you're doing. I'm not going to disrupt your livelihood. I'm not going to disrupt these kids' lives. Nothing.
Nah,
You're
because
going to look
he's gonna
happy.
look bad if he's got another chick on his arm that's not his wife.
Yeah, but they all do that. Most of them got other chicks on their arms that's not their wives, bro. And they don't,
Most of them
Not
also
in-
got
not in
grinder.
government.
Most of them also
Not in the
got grinder
government.
accounts too, though. They
Not
got
in the
grinder
government,
accounts
though.
too.
Oh, a lot of them.
I see what you're saying, Tyrone, but it's like the question I ask you is like, are you not paying attention to the plays that they're running?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I told y'all, I'm not trying to be listen, y'all. This is what I'm doing. I'm closing my eyes and waiting and living my best life. I'm not trying to pay attention to none of it. I'm not trying to be depressed. I'm not trying to be sad. I'm not trying to be worrisome. I'm just trying. I want to go to work and come home and mind my fucking business. That's what I want to do.
There's
You
people
know what I
out
mean?
there that want to disrupt that. You know,
Right.
they just don't want to see a person of color chill. You know what I'm saying? Just go home doing it, living their life. It ain't the best life, but it's theirs and they're comfortable, right? Or whatever the case may be. And they just want chaos for that person. And that makes
Mm-hmm.
no fucking sense.
Just
No fucking
because you don't look like
nobody's
them.
bothering you. Why do you have this much free time to think about shit like that? Why aren't you doing shit with your wife and your kids? Who gives a fuck about what these people are doing over here? It makes no fucking sense, bro.
I just think of it in the sense that I guess I have a lack of compassion for people who put themselves in situations like if you marry a big time politician that has aspirations to be in the White House, this is part of the deal. This is part of the deal. That lifestyle, that luxuries, all them things, that comes with the territory. And you know what the deal is when you do it. You know what the deal is. If you got that political man and you know what team he on, you know what side he on, you know all the agendas and all that, she can't be like, oh, well, with me, you didn't speak out against nothing beforehand. You stood by your man when he was on the rise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know how you can just turn on that.
You are right when it comes to all the bullshit. Yes, it's a part of the package. But KKK Kirk is going to be a new addition to the package. That's what it's looking like is forming. Whether it happens or not, we don't care if it happens or not. But what the optics look like, it looks like the brown woman is gone because they don't want. Look at the damn what they're doing with immigration. They don't want nobody brown here. You got politicians. I forgot what congressman said it. I forgot the guy's name. He said it. America is for white Americans.
You know what they're keeping quiet, Dan? This is very interesting. You know what they're keeping quiet? You know how they used to go at Michelle Obama calling her insults, all kind of crazy shit on the internet. I know they doing this for this man's wife, but they're just not showing it, dogs. They
100%.
gotta be doing this. They gotta be doing this for this man's wife.
They're doing what Tyrone said in playing the game and not showing their cards because of the team that they're on.
So y'all going to be this man's agenda to stand on religion for the reason why he's got to leave his wife?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that's the perfect story, bro. That's the perfect story.
That's a little too much for me to put inside my spirit.
Because you're not seasoned with saltine, my brother. Ain't no McCormick in you. You know what I'm
The
saying?
only the only snow bunny in Tyrone is his beard color.
No, because like I said, if anybody was going to divorce a woman for religion, my dad would have left my mama 40 years ago.
Oh, it don't count for him. It don't count for him.
I'm just saying,
he's a
bro.
regular guy, bro. He's not
Your
the
dad-
vice
your-
president of the United States.
I was gonna say your dad was a mechanic, not a vice president.
I'm just
No
saying.
no shots at Pops, but he wasn't vice president. And again,
Yeah.
and he wasn't vice president of
Hey,
this white nationalist regime.
I was about to say, hey, remember Marion Barry? Yeah, so
Yeah.
we don't want my dad to be in politics. Oh, shit. I mean, if that's what they standing on, then that's what they standing on.
But that's
But I'm
just
saying,
you was getting the ice during while we was talking about this, but like
My bad.
the whole KKK Kirk situation and like just the play that they're setting up. My optics is even TJ's Tyrone slightly disagreed was they're trying to position her with Vance. And Vance doing the bullshit that he did at the Turning Point event recently is like it was like early warning signs.
Yo, you would swear this shit is a fucking TV show we're watching sometimes, boy. you would swear this is a Tyler Perry.
That's what I was about to say. They be doing some black people shit right now.
Yeah. Like, but you know, again,
It's 2B administration.
We're talking about IG and TikTok University. Like, yo, this woman right here is she's pretty dangerous. She got herself mixed up in some crazy shit from before this dude got murked. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's. I listen. It is on the mid-year bingo card for something like this to happen. You know, so
Right.
I'm not surprised at all.
It's another distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we still ain't seen them Epstein files.
It's still
that part.
And you know, it's funny. It's only a distraction in the United States because homeboy just, I mean, he pretty much lost his job over across the pond in England.
Oh yeah. No, he did lose his job.
We brought that up last week.
so
No. This shit just happened.
Well, wait, somebody who just got voted out.
No, I'm talking about Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
He's not even a prince.
We talked about that. How he stepped down.
They forced him out.
Oh,
it became official now. Like he's stripped.
He's stripped.
Yeah. But
because they tried to play it like he was relinquishing.
No. They stripped him.
So are we going to say that because of the political analytics or whatever you want to call it in this country, that the man who's in the position of vice presidentship can move up politically if the whole kingship thing doesn't happen and possibly become president of the United States, even though he would be known as a man that divorced his brown wife?
Yes. Do you know what country we live in?
You know what I mean? So, but
the president of the United States can't vote because he's a felon.
The president of the United States had how many wives?
He can't even vote for himself, dogs.
The whole thing just doesn't look. I mean, if you built your candidacy on family and family structure and wife and kids and all that, and then you do something like that,
this is different. Like, they don't consider her family,
right?
They don't consider her family.
So you're really legit sounding surprised, man. And if I didn't know any better, I would have believed you.
No, I believe him.
I
believe him. You really sound surprised.
I mean, I am legit surprised because I'm saying that for JD Vance, what's the advantage in doing this? This makes you look like
the United States, sir.
I said it.
The United States.
I said it earlier, though. Listen, though. I said it earlier. If you don't realize what all of these people openly pretty much telling us, they believe America is for whites only. this Christian white nationalist thing that they are running with. It is not a good look when you are a part of the team, but you are of the blended society.
Listen, a congressman just said what Dan just said. America is for white people, and nobody even checked him on it.
Yo,
Nobody even blinked the eye.
I'll say it again. I said it for the past 3 weeks, man. We're living on planet New York. Somebody in Montana is screaming, woo! Somebody in West Virginia, America, with the eagle screech flying over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what needs to happen. How come this
Yep.
hasn't happened already?
Yep.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, brother.
Meanwhile, they're still catching it in the butt by the same government that they're protecting.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care.
Meanwhile, no Thanksgiving.
Right, right,
Well, I
right.
mean, unless you want to get that free turkey.
We gotta go. We gotta. If there's free turkeys to give, niggas is gonna start roaming Staten Island and trying to catch the wild turkeys out here.
No turkey population's out of control, bro. I've been
Hey,
out there. That
let
shit
them live.
is insane. They be
Let them
walking in
live.
packs too, 3-4
Yep.
deep,
More than
3-4
that.
deep.
I just had to zip. I just had to zip past 3 of them before because when they cross the street, you're supposed to stop and let them go.
Then the
But I
wildest
made
shit
it.
I seen was them on the telephone wire. I've
Oh yeah,
never seen no shit. A bird
Turkeys on the
that
telephone
big,
wire?
but turkeys on the
yeah.
telephone wire, like
I
rows and
said it,
crows, bro.
dude. I've said it
That shit
before.
is the most insane shit. I wish I took a picture of it. It was the
I,
most insane shit I've ever seen in my life.
I've said it before. The first time I seen them fly was I was waiting outside of the hospital, and because that's where they really like originated from, around by Seaview Hospital. But like I'm watching them fly up and down in the trees, and I was like, "Oh shit! I've never seen a turkey fly till now."
No, because they don't show you turkeys flying.
Right?
They just
They just
fucking
show them on
flitting
the dinner
around.
table. We
And
just see them on the
so you
dinner
can't
table.
shoot them. You can't kill them.
No, no,
Not on the island.
They're
no,
I don't think
protected.
nowhere.
Wow.
no. But it's also like, I mean, look at it like this. Oh, do you want to eat a fucking New York City turkey? Just like, just like how, just
The
like
big ass
how
pigeon.
you
Big
go
ass
to, you go to.
pigeon.
I was gonna say, just like how you go to Egypt and eat pigeon clean. You ain't eating no New York pigeon. That shit, that shit, it tastes like fucking a bacon, egg, and cheese and Timberland boots.
Hold
Concrete.
the Tims. Hold the Tims, please.
That shit, fucking a New York,
For the
a
film.
Staten Island, a fucking Staten Island turkey would taste like a slice of pizza and a beef patty with cheese and shit,
Oh no,
which actually sounds good, but not for
it's
turkey.
disgusting.
It
See,
actually,
now my next question is where are these turkeys coming from?
they've
Because
been
shit,
here,
boy.
they've been here,
They've been there.
No.
they've
I'm
been
talking
here.
about where. Okay, correction.
The-
Where are the turkeys that we buy at the supermarket coming from?
oh,
Because
Oh,
turkey
shit, yo, they have
farms,
more
farm
turkeys.
raised, yeah,
farms,
farm raised
farms.
God
turkey
damn.
place, yeah,
Yeah, that's why they so
yeah,
big, bro.
Yeah, I
yep.
guess.
That's why they
It's
so
all
big.
farm raised. It's not Staten Island wild turkeys. Like
Ain't nobody
you
raise
ain't
got
eating
time
these
to raise
shits.
turkeys in the wild. That
Exactly.
takes time, bro.
Shit, we don't know.
I mean,
Just
they
don't
out
know.
there. There's some country. I mean, hey, I watch a lot of. I forgot the guy's name. Shout out to the guy Sonny on YouTube. Like
No,
I
y'all
watch.
know.
Oh, think turkeys mate, and then like 6 weeks later,
I just don't
the
trust
baby
none of these
turkey come
people,
out.
man.
Turkey
That's the
2
point
years
I'm
old,
trying
he's
to
I
make.
just
60
say,
pounds and shit.
who to say
Yeah,
Jethro can't drive up in the woods and pack him up like 6 turkeys real quick? Drive off.
right,
You don't know that's
right.
Listen,
Now this Thanksgiving, is going to be like, yo, did this bird come from Stapleton?
hey, 6 turkeys farm raised. I mean, look a little
listen,
dark.
man. When I seen this dude, when I seen this bum, for lack of a better word, when I seen this bum stealing stealing deodorant and say he's gonna sell to the bodegas. Here I am all this time thinking like, God damn! All this time I thought, the bodegas was fucking had a deal with fucking Right Guard or whatever, Dove or whatever the
Nah,
fuck, not knowing that that the bums is over there supplying the fucking bodegas. I'm like, what's next?
That's
So
just one
Why ain't
dude.
the bums using the right guard though?
Hey,
That's
Right.
they're
that's the
not.
next one.
They
dude,
clearly
dude,
are not.
dude.
I
You don't
thought you were
see,
saying why did he use
dude.
that shit?
Yo, you never seen the bodegas actually pull up with like Costco labeled or BJ's
Yeah,
labeled stuff.
all
Like
the time.
that's
yeah.
what they doing. They
Yeah,
doing that, or they go into
it's
the
cheaper.
they go to the
It's
hotel
cheaper for them
wholesale
that way.
spots. Yeah, like Jetro and shit. Well, Jetro is made for places like for stores and shit like that. Like
Mhm.
that's what they're wholesalers for them. But like, nah, these niggas. I see the fucking Chinese restaurant close. One of them close to me. The sodas in the fridge with fucking ShopRite sale stickers on them. Like,
Kirkland, Kirkland's.
Now I'm gonna be in
Oh
the store.
shit!
Now I'm gonna be in the store smelling turkeys. Like, like, nope, that smells like Timberlands. Nope,
right?
thank you. No, thank you.
No, that's hey, where you get this beef and broccoli flavored bird from?
Word.
Oh shit.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, bird. Uh,
Wait, now is that a thing? I y'all keep talking about bacon, egg, and cheese, right? And I'm literally like here in New York is telling me about bacon, egg, and cheeses, and I'm like, you can get a bacon, egg, and cheese anywhere. So I want to know, since y'all from New York, what's special about y'all bacon, egg, and cheese? Because y'all seem to act like that's y'all signature sandwich or something.
Because
it is our signature sandwich.
yes.
What?
That and chopped cheese.
What
Well,
is it though?
chopped
That's
cheese.
special
Oh,
about it.
chill. Chopped cheese just became some shit in the 2000s. Chopped
Right.
cheese was never a fucking thing in our youth, but a bacon, egg, and
Right.
cheese has always been a thing from our youth
Yes.
because that was like the quintessential New York. I'm going to school. This is my breakfast.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, again, just off this basic thing alone, Tyrone. New Yorkers are always known for being on the move, right? So you put in bacon, eggs with some cheese, something that you would normally eat on a plate or a platter if you're from Philly, or something you're normally eating on a plate or whatever. You can now put between a roll, or me
Roll.
personally, I like it on a bagel, and you're eating it on the go.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I
literally
ain't
it's always been it's just a New York staple. Like it's almost on some rite of passage shit, like evolving your bagel. Like you go from, like, I know from my era, you went from a bagel with cream cheese. If you had $1, you was able to get
I
a
was gonna
bagel with
say.
cream you was able to get a bagel with cream cheese and like a 50-cent juice or a quarter juice or a quarter water, however you say it. um then, if you had $3 to $5 on you, then you were able to upgrade and get either you got the cream bacon, you got the bagel with cream cheese with bacon, or the bacon bagel with cream cheese and jelly. Then you evolve to the let me get the bacon, egg, and cheese. Let me get the bacon, egg, and cheese.
I was
Bacon,
gonna
egg, and
say.
cheese. And then salt, pepper, ketchup is optional depending on
Yeah.
me. I don't need the extra. Just you could give me some hot sauce, butter the bagels. I'm good. But it's just a New York staple because it is one of the most perfect breakfasts for a person that's just on the go.
And it's
Yes.
cheap.
Yes.
Not
It's
no
very
more.
affordable.
Not no
Nah,
more.
Yeah.
$5.
It's not
That
as
shit
cheap
$5.
as
like
it
that shit
used to
like
be,
$6.50 now, man. Like what the
Yeah,
hell?
depending
yeah.
on where you go. And Tyrone, you should understand this, with Philly being such a heavily Muslim city. You gotta now know the spots you want to get the bacon from, because you go to the ox out here, you might not get pork bacon. You might get beef bacon.
You're gonna get
And
beef bacon.
that beef bacon be good, but sometimes that shit be as sharp as a fucking Ginsu knife. That shit feels like biting bricks sometimes. So you
Hey,
gotta
yo,
you
what
gotta
a
know the
chicken right
spots.
there.
No, but
Yeah.
you gotta know the spots where you getting, or you stay away from it all. You people get the turkey bacon.
It's
But
funny you
the
should say the Aki spots, Dan, because if you don't pay attention, um, you walk in there looking for a beer, right? They don't serve no alcohol in there.
Nah, some do. A lot, actually, a
Nah,
lot do.
I've been to a lot, even in the hood. And they'd be
They
like,
just started serving beer again in my spot, but they stopped for a minute.
yeah, like you know, if you don't see like a beer sign or like a one of them electric signs with whatever beer brand it's on, like you go in there. Me and my brother one time we was coming back from playing ball in the city. We hit like 6 spots. And we was like, these are fucking all Arab joints. So then we had to start looking for shit or like a little supermarket or something because we couldn't buy just a beer.
Right. But then also too, you also see this. This is gems for you, Tyrone. You could go into the Aki spot, right? Where like I could give you perfect examples. Is a spot on Spring Street, right across the street from my old garage. The ox behind the counter, behind the register, but then the people cooking are the Latinos and Hispanics.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be able to get regular
Oh,
bacon.
damn. That sound like my spot.
Yeah.
But am
So
I
Dan,
wrong though? Oh, am I wrong?
you're
Am
No,
I
not wrong at
wrong?
no.
all. You're not wrong at all, right? But for the people watching, for our listeners and viewers, explain to the people, to our viewers outside of New York, who Ak and Aki is, because they may hear that and may like, yo, I'm not understanding what does that mean? Is that New York?
They literally look at anybody of Middle Eastern descent as an Aki.
Right,
As the Arab store.
You know what
You
Ak
could
is short
they could
for?
be they
Akbar. So that's why they
right.
right.
got Akbar.
So
But
right, Ak
but they could
Ak is
be
either. Go ahead,
but they
sorry, go
could
ahead, go
be
ahead.
from I was gonna say they could be Palestinian, they could be Iraqi,
Yemen,
Iranian,
yeah,
Yemen, a lot of
Egyptian,
Yemen.
Yemenis,
yeah,
Egyptian, a lot, yeah. They're not all, very little Saudis and shit like that,
Yeah,
right,
where
right,
the real quote unquote Akis are. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, no,
It's literally
it's
anybody of fucking Middle Eastern descent. Just like how back in the day when we couldn't tell the difference between the two, because I can tell you out here, like the mix of Puerto Rican to Mexican, we always thought of them as the Mexican bodega or the
yeah,
Mexican store, because it would depend on the types of chips they had, the candies they had, little things
right,
like
right,
that,
right.
And then eventually it was like, okay, this is Puerto Ricans. Oh, these are Dominicans. Because then
Dominicans, right, right,
you could tell by the music that was being played in on the radio.
oh
right,
yeah,
And,
right.
and there's a difference between that. I just seen somebody define this on the TikTok recently. Like there is a difference between the corner store and the bodega.
oh yes,
There's a
yes,
difference because
yes.
most corner stores legitimately are on the corner,
They're not a bodega. A
and
bodega
the
serve real
bodegas,
food.
right? The bodegas are the Puerto Rican, Dominican,
I
you
ain't gonna
I
know,
was gonna
lie.
say, I can't own a bodega.
right?
I
You're
ain't
not a
gonna lie.
bodega.
I ain't gonna lie. I can tell by the asses. Because all the Puerto Rican joints I go in, that when whoever that girl is that's taking my money behind that counter, the ass be right. Everyone. I ain't gonna lie, everyone, bro. That's how I know. If I go in there and I see the ass ain't right behind that counter, that ain't it. That's not it.
But now this. I know we went off on a tangent from the bacon, egg, and cheese. That's what when you disappeared, TJ Tyrone was asking like, what is the thing? Why is the bacon, egg, and cheese? And made it like it's our New York. It's just a New York staple.
It's a
And then I
staple.
gave the detail of again where New Yorkers is known as a city that's always on the go, and it just happens to be the perfect sandwich that nobody. The best part is like nobody even gets offended when you open a bacon, egg, and cheese on the bus or on the
No, no, no,
train.
no.
Like it's not as offensive as trying to eat like a fucking fish sandwich or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, it was one.
It's crazy.
Also,
The last 20 years, it became a thing because, like you said, like you touched on, I grew up eating cream bagel with the fucking brick of cream cheese in the middle. I never understood.
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
yo, damn,
yeah.
was cream cheese that cheap? Yo, why the fuck they gotta put
Yeah.
so much
Yeah,
goddamn cream
yeah.
cheese on the shit
And that
and
shit
Yo,
was a
clog up
block.
my
And
arteries, man?
you get the joints that was already like pre-wrapped in the plastic wrap. That shit
Yeah.
was literally like they cut it off a block.
Straight
Not the
Philadelphia
white,
cream cheese and that
not
shit, boy.
not even. It was better than Philadelphia cream cheese.
No
Philly
offense to
cream cheese.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, nah, none at all. You know that. Come on, but Philadelphia cream cheese, that was like bougie cream cheese compared to, and it tasted totally different compared to what you got out the white tub at the store.
also, it was at one in the 80s and early 90s. It was the cheapest sandwich to get. It was the most
Yeah.
affordable thing.
Yeah.
If you had $3 in your pocket, you can get a bacon egg however you want it on it, except for extra bacon because you had to pay for that shit. But you
Yep.
want an egg, cheese, onions, and some bacon on that bitch. Yeah, we'll throw it in, and that's
Yo,
it.
you know what though, Dan?
And it was
You said it.
perfect after practice joint too. Like
You
that.
said it though, Dan. Like I puts in the beef bacon, and it's funny because my girl was like, "Yo, this fucking bacon egg and cheese is nasty." Da, da, da. Yo, the bacon is mad hard. I'm like, I'm like, yo, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You're not gonna get fucking pork bacon. You're gonna get beef bacon. So
It's
now I'm
thick
gonna have to
cut
go to.
bacon.
Now I'm gonna
That's
have to
all
go
it
to
is.
the
It's thick
bodega.
cut bacon.
What happened?
It's thick cut bacon. That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
No, it's not that it's thick cut. It's the beef bacon when
No,
cooked texture is totally
yeah.
different.
You know
Yes.
what though? You know what though? I don't even understand that whole concept because beef bacon is not fucking bacon. It don't have no
Right.
bacon. It don't have bacon
Right.
flavor. It don't have bacon chew. It don't have bacon taste. Nothing about that shit is
You know
bacon,
what?
bro.
You know what? You're very right. You're right. You're right.
It's like
I
thin
can't even
cut.
That shit
argue
is
with you
It's
now. I
like
is
Yo,
can't
thin
even
time
shoe
out,
cut
leather.
time
argue.
out.
piece of beef.
Sometimes
We don't make
that
up the
shit is
rules,
shoe
bro.
leather.
We don't
It's
make up the
nothing.
rules, man.
I'm just saying, it's nothing bacony about it at all. It don't have the salt. It don't have the crisp. It don't have the fat on it. It don't have nothing. What? It's not bacon. They just call it beef bacon
Mm,
so that the people who
People
don't eat
people
pork
say
can have something. I don't know.
People say the same, but it's still the way you just said that. It's people say the same thing about turkey bacon.
But the
People say
turkey
the
bacon,
same thing about fucking, like how dare a vegan say that this is fucking vegan buffalo wings when the
Yo,
fucking cauliflower ain't got no fucking wings.
the
yo.
turkey.
As
Hold
soon
on.
as I hear you see now, you about to start me up.
But
As
they
soon as
do.
I hear just like,
No,
as
they
Right.
soon
do
as I
though.
hear just like, I want to flip the whole table over.
No, but they do though.
Don't tell me about.
They do find ways to make the turkey bacon taste bacony, if that's a word. Like they do find a way to
No,
make it
yeah,
taste
yeah.
more strong. They do give it a
We
little
love
bacon
turkey
taste
bacon
to it.
in our house.
But the beef, no, they don't even remotely come close to taste like bacon. At least the turkey, sometimes they do have they'll put like a maple glaze on it or something. They make the turkey bacon acceptable. But the
Yeah,
beef
yeah,
bacon,
yeah.
like, this ain't bacon at all, bro.
Yeah, like I mean, I made bacon a couple times this week, regular pork bacon, but
And plus,
it bought all the fat on it still bothers me. That's just me though. I
beef
hate
bacon
all
don't
that
work on the
gelatinous
skin anyway.
fucking.
Don't nothing beat that swine bacon, boy.
You know what
Nah,
happens
not at
when
all.
what happens when you're trying to eat a beef, bacon, egg, and cheese, and the bacon don't break, and now you're like, and now the whole
That
piece of
part,
bacon
yeah, when
slide
it
out the
pulls,
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
You know what? They could just call that steak and egg and cheese at this point.
Yeah,
You know?
bro.
right? A steak,
Thank you.
Yeah.
word, a steak, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, just give me a steak, egg, and cheese, boy.
I'm not gonna lie, we're on some fat person shit. Like I actually am forever a fan of that McDonald's steak, egg, and cheese. My daughter used to
Oh, on
call
a
it.
bagel.
Yeah, I don't. It was about the pepper and shit on it. I don't know why. I love it. My daughter used to call it the hamburger.
Yeah. I
I
ain't
like
gonna
it.
lie. I'm gonna get those steak bites from Arby's and try them out.
No, I seen it. What they look like?
Oh,
They look
Yeah.
like pieces of
I'm thinking
coal,
about
bro.
huh? What they look like? Because I was thinking about getting them,
Pieces of
Joe.
coal, bro. Put that
Oh.
shit in the sock for
Yo,
Christmas. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
one of these days. I gotta try to get this kid from TikTok and Instagram. He goes by the name E the Goat. I forgot what I gotta say. I'm gonna send y'all the video offline of what this nigga called them shits like some of the most absurd names possible them steak bite looking things. Like I want to try them to see if they are as bad as what people are saying. But them shits do look like little fucking like rubber balls. Like they do look like fucking meat super balls. Pause.
Bro,
Like
I'm telling you, them just do not look like they do in a commercial, man. I don't know what the fuck they was. That was real meat in the
Food never
commercial.
does,
Pause.
man.
That was real meat and they used in the commercial. I don't know what the fuck they selling.
and there is a and there's a Arby's on 8th, right?
Yo, it was there forever, and they just turned it into something else.
It was the one right before the Port Authority.
The Port Authority, yep. And I
Oh,
was
it's
like,
not.
oh shit. I was like, I'm gonna go in there with that shit was there for years, dogs. And
Yeah,
it's something else now. Something else
they
now.
don't
I don't
have
know
the
how I
meats.
survived that long because I was like, who the fuck is I never seen anybody in it. It always looked dark. Yeah.
Since we on some fat shit, like I just seen, was it on? Oh, you might know better than me because I'm just getting familiar with the area. It's either on Ralph. I think it was on Ralph Ave. Ralph Ave. Uh, there's a smash burger over there. Like I
Oh
want to, I
shit!
want, I
If
want
there
to
is,
try it. I want to try
I
to see how overrated they are because people be
yeah.
talking about them shits and
They're not overrated, but it just costs too much for the burger.
like Five Guys expensive.
Oh, what?
Just under it.
You never been to Smash Burger before?
Nah, like an actual
Oh
named
shit!
smash burger.
My
No.
sister works for them on the corporate side.
Yeah, it's. If you've been to Five Guys, man, Five Guys is better.
Okay.
Yeah, Five Guys
I
is
kind
better.
of assume so because people making a big deal about like double smushed fucking ground beef is like
That's
Yeah, no,
all it
that's what
is,
Five
man.
Guys is already. Yeah,
Yeah, and
but
so the
it's
edges,
better
the
than like
edges is
Burger King and
crispy.
McDonald's and Wendy's. If you want a real hamburger and shit,
Yeah,
that's where you go.
nah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's the only
If
thing.
you don't, if not, if you can pay for a diner burger, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, but that's anywhere. Like any burger is better than McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King burger. We know like those are just frozen meat
I,
patties or whatever.
I just fucked up some double cheeseburgers last night from McDonald's. I don't give.
Yeah, I
I
fuck
ain't
with
that
it.
picky. I
I
ain't that
fuck with
I
picky.
it.
got to
For
do my
sure.
once a year. I go to McDonald's once a year.
I go to
Yeah.
Burger King like 3 times a week.
Right.
Burger King.
Burger King is different. It's not McDonald's.
I mean, if McDonald's is where the Burger King is adjacent to my house, then it would be McDonald's.
I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
This is my heart. This is my hierarchy, right? It's
It's
Wendy's.
Wendy's first. Yes,
It's Wendy's, then
first.
Burger King, then White Castle, then McDonald's.
Oh nah.
No, I'm sorry.
White Castle's on the bottom.
Five Guys. Five Guys, then
Yeah.
Wendy's,
Yes.
then Burger King, then
Yes.
White Castle, then McDonald's.
Yes.
Then I don't know what you're talking about, but them White Castle sliders pop, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
about
do.
how-
They
thing
do.
Fuck them up.
They do.
Calm the
They
fuck
do.
down. Calm the fuck down. I grew up on White Castle. Everything else mentioned does not make me shit like how White Castle makes me shit.
Well, yeah.
That's your problem.
White Castles, I was eating white when I was working in Crown Heights once every other week or something, or twice every other week. I was going to the White Castle right there on Utica
Them
in
chicken
East New
wings
York.
flat, bro. Them chicken. Oh,
I
them
know, but
chicken
we talking
circles?
about the burgers.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
them chicken
you can
circles
fuck up. Have y'all
flat.
ever gotten nauseous off of eating a 30-pack? Yeah, I have. Because I was fat.
Bro,
Nigga. Like, come
what?
on, no. Yes.
No one.
To the
You're
face.
not supposed
To
to eat a
the
30 pack. What the hell? Yo.
What is wrong with you?
No,
TJ.
because listen, hold on.
I got.
I
Pause
couldn't.
yourself.
I
Pause
didn't
yourself.
get through it. Hold on. Oh, I did not get through the whole crave case. I got to like 10.
Bro, so wait, you was trying to get through the whole thing?
Nigga, I was like fucking 360, 370 something.
He was
Nigga, I was
on something
fat.
else. He was on something else.
You telling me you put that crave case with the intention of eating all of it by yourself?
Yes.
Hey, yo,
Yes.
Yo, now that needs to get clipped.
Yes,
That
I will.
part needs to get
I'm gonna
clipped,
do that
boy.
on. I'm doing it on purpose. Oh yes, But no, I did not make it. I did not make it even to the halfway point.
Well, thank God for that, because you probably wouldn't be here.
Oh God!
It'll be
I need
TJ
a
running the
drink.
show right
Oh
here,
God! I
boy.
gotta get some of this drink.
We're like, yo, you heard what happened to Dan? Yeah, it's crazy.
He did
First
that.
I be White
Damn.
Castle.
He did that White Castle
That was your
showcase
intent
challenge. You
to
know what I
get
mean?
through 30?
But
Holy
yo, see,
smokes.
and and you know what's funny is I'm gonna click this shit up, right? And I'm not gonna be alone. I'm not gonna be alone in
Oh,
this. 'Cause I
yeah,
know
yeah, you might be.
I've witnessed people. Nah, I've
Listener
witnessed
said you
people
might be.
buying. I've witnessed people buying like a crave case for self, and it would be a group of people, like each buying one. I wasn't with them to know if they went through it,
Yo,
but we
I'm
we
not gonna lie.
humans
Yo,
do
words
we
that
do
I've never
stupid
ever
things.
heard say by
Yo,
nobody, bro.
I bought 6. I bought 6, ate the 6, and was fucking guilty as hell. Like, I am a fat piece
Nah,
of
you know what
shit,
I do?
boy.
Oh, I buy the double stacks, so I get the 3 double joints,
Yeah,
and then I
nah,
get
that
like
ain't.
2 chicken rings, 2 things of
Yeah,
chicken rings,
see,
and some
Dan,
fries, bro. And
and
Dan,
then
yo,
and see,
Dan, like, yo,
TJ.
that ain't gonna cut it.
No, but that's the thing. I see. No, see, and that's what I was about to mention. Like, yo, eating. All right, six White Castle cheeseburgers, but then yeah, I gotta go through like a 12 piece of chicken rings also. Maybe the fries, the clam strips is not bad. Like, I'm sorry, you
Yo,
gotta mix it up
you
so the
gotta watch
burgers
this
don't have you shitting
review it
crazy.
on
yo, your
YouTube. You
heart, your
gotta
heart
watch
is the
that
real
whole
MVP,
thing.
man.
I'm sorry, yo. Y'all. And then the only bad part about buying all that fucking White Castle is you thought you bought cheap, right? And then $30 later,
Yeah, shit is
you
$30.
bought
Yeah.
you bought you bought
This nigga
five
said the
minutes worth
only
of
bad
food.
part. This nigga said the only bad part was what?
Not that I bought a suitcase. Not that I bought a suitcase of hamburgers for myself. That wasn't the bad.
What? He bringing fucking
He had
White
a
Castles
whole
to
bag.
carry
He
on.
had a whole suitcase, bro.
He got a
Oh
fucking
shit.
he got a fucking carry on of fucking White Castles.
Yo, y'all
What?
don't know.
Oh,
Y'all don't
shit.
know.
He could have
His
fed
Y'all
heart was
don't
15 of
fine.
his friends.
His heart was fine because it was pumping that grease right back to his ass. It was like, nope, not gonna do it. It pumped that
y'all don't
grease
know
right
how
back
bad
to his ass.
I've been waiting for this day to
Fuck out
get
of here.
cooked on our own show, and it's finally happened. Thank you.
Holy
Hey,
smokes.
yo.
Oh man,
Man.
Here
we
it is. I
fat,
thought it was
nigga.
Big Bone. Here it is. I'm sitting up here telling people my
Oh.
man Dan is just Big Bone. You know what I mean? Trying to help me out.
Nah,
No, he's
I
fat
will.
as shit.
Yeah,
Little did you know, the nigga worked
I
hard
got.
at it.
I gotta. I gotta get my brother on this because I know he's definitely tried to do that shit too. Like, yo,
Yo. What kind of self-hate is that, man?
No, earthquake and typhoon. Them two is the natural
That's
disaster.
just self-hate,
big
bro. What are you
facts.
talking about?
Big facts.
This nigga blood type is sauteed onions, boy. God damn.
Hey Dan, at least tell me that you wasn't already sick, still taking bites. At least tell me
Oh
that you
shit!
gave up when you started feeling bad. Bro.
I stopped once it started to feel like shit. I stopped. Come on now,
Oh my
you gotta
God.
know
I
your
gotta finish
limits.
them.
Oh,
That
you
shit might
played
have been the
again.
funniest.
But okay.
That shit was probably the funniest thing you ever
So
said.
how
Oh,
many
you
days
said
did it take you to
nigga
finish
said
the
my
suitcase,
blood.
Dan? 'Cause I know
He
you
said my blood.
finished that
My
shit.
blood. He said my blood type is saute onions.
God
Oh
move,
Dan,
shit,
boy.
nigga!
how
I'm
long did it
fucking.
take you
Yo,
how long
I'm
did it
literally
take you to finish
crying.
the suitcase, Dan?
I don't. Yo, to be honest with you. When I did, no, for real though, when I did start to feel nauseous, I don't think I ever ate them. I think I stopped eating them, and then I eventually I threw them out. Nah, for real, like, oh
Of
shit,
course,
god
man.
damn,
30?
yo, I was really crying, yo.
Your man's math wasn't mathing at all, bro.
Oh
He was
shit.
like, they're about what, 2 inches wide, 2 inches tall. I could put like
No,
3 of them in my
nigga.
mouth at the same time.
Hey yo, we're not fucking doing no fucking
He thought he,
geometry and fucking
he thought he,
measuring.
was eating, he thought he was eating like they eat on cartoons, 2 bites and the whole burger gone.
All right, come on. Now I gotta further expose the fatness. You can eat a White Castle burger in one fucking bong.
Hey, yo,
That
don't
shit
even
is
say it. Don't say it.
no, nah. It's too late, nigga. I said it.
You
You
was
can
one
pop.
bite me. Yo.
Yes, yo, how you as flimsy and soggy as them shits are, yo. Oh, it's
2
Joey
bites, man.
Chestnut. Yeah, not
2
even.
bites, man.
No, not well. Wow, that made it sound like I'm like inhaling them, bitch. No,
I'm
Yeah,
just saying
you
you ain't
one
chewing the
one.
shits. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
no, I'm chewing it. Yeah, I'm gonna chew it, but nah, a White Castle burger. See, and I just drove past the White Castle on Pennsylvania last night. Like, oh shit, that was there after I had my McDonald's. But
Memories.
nah,
Don't
it
live
was
like
just a.
people do.
Oh shit, there's no
It's all right,
segue from
man. Yo,
this.
we
I'm
all
not.
in our
Hey,
phases, man.
I'm
it
high
is
as
what it
fuck.
is. Yeah, I
You guys
know.
are
I'm
making
not.
me laugh.
Nigga, my eyes is gonna be crusty from the fucking tears I just dropped.
Oh my god.
I haven't had White Castle in fucking at least 2 years now because I wasn't working so close next to him. Holy shit!
But for
Let me
the
see.
for the record, nobody here believes that. But go ahead, man.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to believe it.
Out of sight, out of mind, bro. Out of sight, out of mind.
You don't
goes a
have to
long
believe
way.
it.
So he does not have to see
I
it.
I have no reason to lie about it. I
Oh,
ain't eat White Castle in that long. Part
that.
because
You can cut 15 minutes on your fucking commute, but you're like, nope.
but and see now, since we talking such a shitty subject, this is why I said like Popeye's chicken almost sometimes it's great going in, but that shit does me like a White
Oh,
Castle
that's spicy.
burger.
You can't get the spicy chicken. It's
Nah,
Well,
you
bananas.
no,
only
I
can
don't. I don't.
you
I'll be honest
only
with you.
gotta get
I
the
don't.
spicy. Cause the mild be greasier than a bitch.
Yeah,
The miles is good though.
I don't fuck with. I
Nah.
don't fuck with Popeyes at all.
What?
Like, yeah,
Mm.
nah. It's too
What?
salty. It's too
You
salty.
I'm
don't
trying to get
you never
myself
even
out
eat
soon as we get off
KFC.
this show.
I still like KFC.
Nah.
Yeah, KFC is hard to find by me.
KFC ain't it.
Yeah, it ain't it.
Yeah, shit. You can't go wrong with KFC. How KFC tastes.
Yeah, I
To
can.
me, anyway. He said, "Yeah, I can."
It's the white pepper, man. It's the white
No,
pepper.
you know what? I was good. I was good with KFC until because I like the original chicken sometimes, right? And then I got the
Yeah.
original before, and sometimes that shit be
I
soggy.
like the flavor of this. I like the flavor of their skin better.
Bro,
Sometimes the original
sometimes it's
chicken.
not all 11 herbs and spices. It's like 6.
Sometimes the original. I
Yeah,
just noticed that the original chicken sometimes it be soggy, like it feel almost wet.
True
that
indeed.
means they didn't cook it right. That means the flour was fucked up too. I used to work at Roy Rogers. Don't ask.
Wow, you aged yourself, boy.
I used to
I
work at
like
Roy
Roy
Rogers. It was
Rogers.
Roy Rogers in Mount Vernon.
Drumsticks for
Still?
days.
No,
said-
no,
you
it's
said-
going.
No,
No,
ain't no Roy Rogers nowhere, bro.
no.
I think only
I was
only
nasty
in
I was nasty as a chef though, bro.
only
They was
in
coming
rest
in
stops.
chicken,
No,
brother.
I haven't seen Roy Rogers in forever.
There is Roy Rogers at truck stops. There's still Roy Rogers.
Yeah. More down south than anything.
Yeah, going down south because I drive to Florida and I be seeing. I stopped
More
there
down
once.
south than anything.
the last time I don't think it's there anymore. But the last time I seen a Roy Rogers at a truck stop up here was the one on the one on the Lincoln Tunnel spur of the turnpike. That was the last. That was like one of the last ones I seen up here.
Yeah. You know what else is down there? Hardee's, but they said it's not the same anymore. Hardee's used to make a mean burger down there, like a real hamburger.
I never really had that many.
Hardee's, yeah, I never fucked with Hardee's.
But where I first found out about this other chain, Sonic's, was down south. There were no Sonics up north when I was We used to go down there. We couldn't eat. That shit was just so good, bro. It just made different.
Yep.
It
We
just
first we
made different.
when
Well,
they
full
came out,
size burger was amazing the first time I had it, bro.
when they first
Amazing.
came out, we first made it a point to have one in Orlando. And then
Yes.
the first one that they brought up this way was in Bayonne. That's just closed now. I believe there's still one on the South Shore of Staten Island, but I never went to that one,
It's like when you go to Cali, you gotta go to the burger spot. You know what I'm saying?
which I've still never been. Still
I've
never
been.
been to Cali.
Oh, you got to get out there, then. Just make that a family trip or anniversary trip. Don't matter what part you go. Napa, LA, San Diego. You can go up to
Yeah,
San
I
Francisco.
wanna see the hood. I just gotta stay away from the hood because too much.
Oh, you can
I watch
you can
too much
drive
shit
through in
on
the
gang
daytime.
video.
I've done that.
Yeah,
I took in a bus through South Central,
yeah.
and that was
Too
weird. But
just can't wear certain hats. All that shit.
nah,
I
nah, nah.
know.
I had my Yankee fitted on. It was. I mean, they didn't say nothing.
I watch too much gang shit. I'll be on high alert, son. I'll be on high alert.
Man, Yankee
Uh,
fitted is a neutral color though.
nah, it's not.
Nah,
Oh,
in
it ain't.
LA, they got a
It's
beef with
not.
Yankee fitted niggas. Yeah,
It's not.
but
God
they can
no.
tell you, I guess, you from
And
here or
it's
not. So.
I think it's specific colors too.
Yeah, see, nah.
But anyway, I don't know where we were supposed to go after this, but we're gonna
Oh,
close with this. With,
there's.
go
I
ahead.
mean, you want to talk about either one? This motherfucker sending aircraft carriers to Venezuela, or next year's NBA All Star game should be USA versus the world.
Yeah, we'll stay all star because I want to go to this Jay-Z conversation.
Oh, okay.
We talked enough about Trump already. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
the NBA All Star shit though, like bring it down, TJ.
I mean, you got so many kids from Canada already out there. You got kids from Europe out there. Luca, Wemby, Jokic. Um, those are just the headliners. Like, I'm not even getting into. You got which my man used to play for the Knicks. He's on the Raptors now. R.J. Barrett, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have all these international players now who are phenomenal. They're taking over the game. Now, we got our fair share of American players that can hold their own too. I think it would be a good matchup. And just would be for like a real like bragging rights, world domination type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Haven't they
So
tried this before?
I think so, but I think it was
no,
with
no, it
the
was rookie,
freshmen. It was the
rookie.
rookies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
wasn't the pros.
so can I say something?
Yeah.
So the NFL at this point, and I'm a big fan of I'm sorry, NFL, NBA. I'm a big fan of the NBA, man. Um, the way I feel about the NBA, they're right. They're a fucking cunt hair below the NFL when it comes to how I feel about them right now, right? Um, I can care less what the hell they want to do. Um, they're almost at WWE status for me. You know, as far as with them pushing a narrative and all that shit. Um, it'll never happen because God forbid, God forbid the world wins, right?
No, we're
Because
expecting the world to win at this point.
right, they don't want that to happen, okay? Because then now you're
I mean, you got Giannis on that team too.
yeah. It's at this point we all expect the world to win. You
Giannis,
know,
Jokic, and Wemby all on the same squad, bro.
With
yeah.
Luca passing the
It'll
rock.
you know
And Shea
and
Alexander at the two.
the NBA I'm real
And
disappointed
Embiid
with
on
it.
the bench.
I
Actually, no, because he played for America,
he
so he
played for
can't.
America, yeah, but he's a shell of his former self. And I'll be honest with you, I'm so disappointed with the NBA because I really believe that they should go back to the whole lottery system being televised. picking balls out of the container or whatever, and them just doing it like that, as opposed to them bringing the envelopes out. But that's another story. It'll never happen because the world is at this point is better than the NBA. You know,
What I think is, who gives a shit? Here's the thing. The problem with the NBA All-Star Game is not the gimmicks. They tried the gimmicks. Okay, it was East versus West. They had that. Then they tried the gimmicks. They tried the rookies and stuff. They tried the team captains picking the teams. They tried to do it without positionless basketball and all of the gimmicks that they tried. The problem is not the gimmicks. The problem is the game. So it don't matter even if they pick USA versus the world. The quality of play still has to get better in the All-Star Game, and I
think that would increase the quality of play if the pro international players played against the USA international players for bragging rights. And then
it's not gonna.
You can't brag because the Olympics are the bragging rights of the world. So even if nobody cares if you win an NBA an NBA All-Star Game. The Olympics is where they go for the bragging rights of who's the best basketball player.
But every team ain't built equally in the Olympics like that, bro.
Right. But you
ain't gonna have a Wemby, Jokic, and Giannis on the same squad.
Yeah, but nobody across the world cares about the NBA All-Star Game. No one cares about that.
I don't know about that. They draw stupid numbers. They draw stupid numbers for that, bro.
They draw numbers because
that's the case. Then do it like baseball. Then do it like baseball then. And whoever wins, East or West, they get Game 7.
That's what I've said. That's what I've said. But even Tyrone pushed back on that before.
They did that before.
I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with Tyrone on the. It's not gonna change the quality of the game. And us as fans, it's almost just like, you know what? We ain't got no say so. Whatever. Just make it interesting. That's why the idea is good, to just make it interesting. It's not going to make it more competitive. Because Tyrone is right. The problem with the game is the lack of competitiveness. But it's literally right now, it's who cares what the competitiveness is? Just make it interesting. And US versus the world, it can only work in the NBA to where it looks like a real worldly dynamic. Because, like I said, with Major League Baseball, this again in the regime that we're in now, this is prime time to field an all-white team in baseball versus the brown countries who would hook America. But I digress on that. But
no. In the World Baseball Classic, the United States is going against mad countries now,
and they get cooked all the time.
Japan has won it a few times. I don't know if
Venezuela.
I'm still surprised DR. I don't think they ever won it yet.
No, I think they've come close, but they've never won that, which is insane.
Puerto Rico hasn't won it. None of that.
No, but I mean, Mexico, I think, has won it a few times. Like, yo, that shit is serious. Like, they send their best fucking people there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But bringing that up is like that into what Tyrone was talking about. Like, that's like the Olympic level of baseball for that. That's baseball's kind of World Cup situation.
That's the most even in sport, though. Like, no teams are getting like blown out. Like,
yeah. But again, for basketball, for the NBA, like, yeah, the problem will always be the actual competition of the game. But if we are on some fuck the competition, we're having fun, then do that shit. They could do that shit. How about this? How about a fucking all 6'10" and up team versus 6'1" to 6'5" team? Like, do some shit like that then. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it interesting. It's not gonna be competitive. Just have fun with it. All dunks. No 3-pointers.
But that's my whole point. That the whole argument about the All-Star Game and the problems with the All-Star Game was they're not competitive no more, and the gimmicks aren't making them competitive. So yeah, I'm for the gimmicks. Gimmick it up. Do all kinds of shit. Like the women had the women NBA All-Star Game had the 4-point shot circles. That was kind of fun to watch. and watch them girls just go in the 4-point circle and jack up a 4-pointer. It was kind of fun. It was gimmicky, but it was fun to watch a little bit. So yeah, if you're not going to make the game competitive, then yeah, go ahead and gimmick it up. I don't care, gimmick it up. But I'm saying nobody really cares what you do because the game ain't going to be competitive no matter what. So by all means, put a gimmick in there. I don't care whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm with it, and I see your vision,
say,
TJ. Go ahead,
I say, you know what? Just do away with the whole shit together.
Nah,
All
too much
together.
money. Too much money.
Way too much
Way
money.
too much money.
Yeah, I know. It'll never happen.
That
You know,
arena sells out.
the slam dunk contest. That shit is a fucking joke. Like, you know, and I guess I grew up in the wrong era of the Michael Jordans and the Dominique.
The last best slam dunk contest was Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon.
And we probably will never see that again.
And they gave it to the wrong guy that night too.
Yeah, both times.
Yeah, that was a travesty because Aaron Gordon should have won that hands down.
Yep.
I fucked with Nate Robinson's
spinning
too.
Mascot was insane. Spinning Mascot underneath his both legs and yammed it. You're never gonna see that again.
I fucked with Nate Robinson's though, and
yeah,
it was a basic ass dunk, but Dwight Howard dunking on 12 feet with ease was. It wasn't as a pause nut ass Dwight.
It was corny, man.
But anyway, talking about money, Jay-Z pretty much paraphrasing says nobody could fuck with him on the verses.
He said that like 3 years ago, but they brought it back up.
And they're bringing it back up. And they're bringing it back, right? And the one name that's really blowing mine when I hear people are really out here trying to say T.I. could hang with Jay-Z.
Who said that?
I've seen too many people. I've seen too many people say that shit. People try to say T.I., Lil Wayne. Like, I just asked, were you taking the same dust that Lil Wayne was taking? My boy, shout out to the homie Tony. He asked me, so do you mean a T.I. or Ludacris can't hang with? And I said to him, I was like, dude, as big of a Ludacris fan as I've always been, no.
But guess what though? I would put Ludacris before T.I. I'm still tight. I'm still mad over the fact that T.I. continuously used to call himself King of the South. I'm like, bro, you ain't had the most hits. What made you King of the South? You know what I'm saying? But it's what it is. There's only two names that I could think of. Well, no, actually three names I could think of.
Hold on. Is Jay-Z just going to stand there and do his songs? Or is he going to have some stage presence?
No. Well, that's what I'm getting at. I think of three names when I think of people that can compete with Jay-Z. That's Drake, that's Nas, and that's Jada. That's the only three I could think of.
Buster, I would put Buster in that group, bro.
But here's the problem.
Buster can go in that group.
Here's the problem that people don't really comprehend that I'll be trying to tell them. Versus is not really about the performance. So, like, because you said Jada, right? Jada can handle like Nas can be up there performance-wise, but the song for song, it ain't gonna work.
Have you seen Nas perform?
I'm just saying.
Yes. No. I was gonna say because TJ, we see Nas perform. He can't hang with Jay-Z on a performance level.
Wait a minute, Dan. So I went to his last concert in Madison Square Garden when he did like one show for his King's Disease joint. He has come 180 degrees.
I got you.
I cannot say that. I cannot say that about him no more. The man has stage presence. All right, interacted with the crowd
and Tyrone. I'm sorry, not to cut you off, right? But I'll be honest with you. So the verses before Locks and Dipset, it was never really.
It was in the studio.
Was never really about stage presence.
Right.
That verses with Locks and Dipset changed everything.
But you know what though? If they do it like Ray and Ghostface did it, that verses, that shit was fire. Like they're just jamming, and singing their own songs, going back and
Red and
forth.
Red and Meth was better.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say this: if you put Jadakiss in a versus against Jay-Z, you gotta understand this. We're not talking about just perform. We're talking about Jay-Z's gonna pick the top 20 Jay-Z songs in history. Top 20. Jada does not have a catalog to contend with that. And that was my point, that if you put Jay-Z's top 20 songs up, who has a catalog that can contend with Jay-Z's top 20 songs? I don't think
Jada
nobody
doesn't.
does.
So
Busta
You
Rhymes.
you
Time out.
gotta
So
go to
here's
mixtapes for Jada.
right. I was gonna say, here's my rebuttal to that. Jada's guest appearances, he always kills
No, you're not
on
gonna
his
It's
win
guest
not
by
gonna.
that.
appearances.
It's not gonna defeat a whole song.
It's
Yeah,
not gonna
He's not
defeat
he's
the
not he's
exactly.
song,
not
bro.
doing a whole song. You don't have to do a whole song though.
But if Jay-Z's doing a whole song and then Jada comes back with one verse, he's lost that
Nobody
No,
round.
does.
no, 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 no.
No.
Here's the
This
point
is
you're missing. Here's
verses
the point
though.
you're missing. No, but here's the point you're missing. It's Jay-Z's songs, not Jada's guest appearances,
Right.
Right,
not
right.
Jada's verses off of collabs.
Right, no, but no. Check this out though. I mean, when we talk about verses, niggas don't do whole songs. They do a couple of verses here and there
You're
or whatever,
right,
and then
but
that's it.
you didn't hear what I said.
Doing a
You're
song.
taking pieces of Jada Kiss from other people's music when Jay-Z can just go straight to his own shit
Yeah.
and use nobody else's verses.
I'm saying,
The
me,
one name TJ mentioned, Busta Rhymes is the one person that could hang with the
I
Jay-Z.
don't, I
Mm.
don't, I can't listen. I can go and say Jay-Z got 20 certified hits that Jay-Z could put out there from his catalog, right?
Mm-hmm.
20, and you have to have 20 songs from your catalog that matches Jay-Z's 20. I don't know if
Busta
anybody
Rhymes
has
can do
that.
that.
Busta Rhymes don't got 20 songs from his catalog
Yes,
that
he
can match
does,
Jay-Z.
bro.
Yes, he
Jay-Z's
does.
got
Busta
20
Rhymes
songs.
Busta had a
writing
good
the
run.
song as Jay-Z.
He
Busta
don't
had
Yes,
a
got
he
good
20.
does.
run.
Jay-Z do not got 20 songs that'll match Jay-Z's top 20 under no
Yes,
circumstances.
he will, bro.
No. I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
Yo, he got songs with Janet Jackson. That song is in the top 20, bro.
No.
And it's Busta's song.
Yo, Jay-Z got 20. Jay-Z top 20 songs will beat anybody. I'm standing on that.
Nah, man, nah.
I'm standing
No,
on
no,
that.
I don't think Jay-Z's losing really to anybody, but Busta Rhymes definitely got it.
I can't name 20 Busta Rhymes songs at all.
Well, y'all didn't do the homework from the 2 episodes ago. So next week we'll bring back a Busta Rhymes playlist for verses.
Oh, let's go. Let's
It
go.
ain't gonna match
I can tell
Jigga.
you,
Let's
I
go.
can bust a playlist now.
Let's go.
I can give you my shit now.
It ain't
Hey,
gonna
yo.
match Jigga.
Pause.
All right? It's not.
Save it, save it,
I'm gonna save it.
We'll come back for next week. But Busta Rhymes can definitely do it.
I don't think so.
You know what? This might be
Biggie got
like a
20 songs.
Who?
Biggie has 20 songs.
That's what I'm saying.
Me alive?
Rest in peace to them. But you know what? I was in a state.
Yo, Busta hang with Jay. So go ahead.
No.
I will. This might y'all will probably immediately say nah, but Nori might be able to toe to toe. He wouldn't win. He wouldn't win.
You don't have 10.
20 songs, Nori?
But Nori
don't
can
have
go
10.
from his rap shit to the reggaeton shit, and
He don't have 20 hits.
Still not
to match
10.
Stretch,
Jay-Z.
bro.
Still not 10.
That's the
I'm
stretch.
just saying. I'm throwing it out there. I'm not heavy on it, but I mean, he could go CNN stuff because it's
Come
his
on, man. I
music.
mean, yo, y'all got to give Drake some credit, man. Like when it
no,
comes to hits,
I ain't saying.
Drake-
when
Listen,
it
there's
comes
a lot
to
of guys.
hits,
Drake can do it.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
guys
It
that
depend-
can get out there. There's a lot
And
of
it
guys
depends
that
on
can
the
get out
crowd.
there. Drake can get out there. Y'all said Buster can get out there. I think Eminem can get out there. There's a lot of guys that can get out there. But if you're
Right.
telling me,
I don't
if
know.
you're telling me that you're going to put Jay-Z's top 20 songs against somebody else's top 20 songs, I don't think there's anybody who has 20 better songs. Period. I just don't.
And Jay, like I said, Jay can just be like, I'm putting this album up against your 20. Like
You
in
know what I mean? Like,
my opinion, like Jay. This is a battle that Jay-Z can't lose. It just
yeah.
really like you have to be like you got to come out swinging with perfection to think you.
Is
And
Nas doing it?
no, no, no.
I like Nas. I'm a Nas fan.
I love
Ghostface
I'm a
Nas,
Nas
I love
but
fan.
catalog
Nas.
is on.
And I'm gonna tell you,
Ghostface catalog.
Ghost
Ghostface catalog is
Ghostface
on.
Ghostface could also.
Ghostface can get out there. Ghostface can't win. Nobody can win.
I don't know.
I'm not
Ghostface
winning.
got bangers.
Not he ain't gonna win though, because you got to think about
He's
the
got
crowd too.
bangers, man.
Yeah, but Ghostface got bangers for us. Ghostface don't got bangers for everybody. Like you got to also think about the audience, the crowd. It's all part of it, bro.
Jay-Z's first two albums weren't for everybody,
Dude,
bro.
dude, he's gonna
His
kill it
first
no
two
matter
albums
what.
weren't for everybody.
You got to think about the crowd, dude. Jay-Z's gonna have that. Jay-Z's top 20 songs is gonna have that crowd going crazy. And Ghostface ain't gonna have that for the whole
But
duration
see,
of the
and
show.
it depends. It depends on the crowd, and especially the generations
No,
of the crowd. Because if
any
you were
crowd.
in the club, if you were in the nah, it's not any crowd.
The
Because
only person that the crowd will matter
in the
for is Drake.
if you were in the club when the Rock La Familia album was out, like you'll know what that shit did. You know what I'm saying? You'll know what that shit did. Taking Jay's first four albums, like song for song, like he's got the mega hits on there, but you know, even but like not everything really
He
popped like that.
he not on that
So
first album.
after,
All he gonna use is Dear Presidents. He ain't gonna use that whole album. He gonna use Dear Presidents. Then he's got the In My Lifetime. He probably not gonna use that album at all because he's got Hard Knock Life right after that. And he can
Yeah,
use about
fill it
6
in.
songs off of there.
Fill
He
the
can use the
gas
Black album. Like Jay, he don't have like y'all.
no,
Oh my
we can put together. We can put together like four versus track lists for Jay-Z easily.
right. That's what I'm saying. He got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm just you're riding it like you're waiting for us to just 100% agree.
No,
And
I'm
it's
not.
like I
I'm not.
agree. I agree that Jay-Z is damn near unbeatable. I bust the rhymes because also, you know, what we talked about last week when it comes to knowing your lyrics, like hit and then and the added state Buster's stage presence. The cheat code would be is Spliff Star there or not?
I'm
If Split Star's there, it
That's the
might be a
cheat code.
wrap for Jay.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Jay might lose.
Listen,
No, Jay
I'll
got
be
Jay got
honest.
bleak.
I'll
Jay
be
got
honest.
bleak.
I can't
Jay
I can't really comment on the Busta Rhymes too much because, like I said, I don't know 20 Busta Rhymes songs at all. Like
Yo,
Busta wasn't my
wow.
dude.
You
Busta
are
I
wasn't,
got the playlist
Busta
ready
wasn't my
for you,
man
man.
to them. So I don't know 20 Busta Rhymes songs at
Well,
all.
Yo,
Ghost,
those first
Ghostface
four
can.
albums was crazy.
yeah.
I don't know.
The apocalypse joints.
Yeah.
I basically only know Busta Rhymes from what was on the radio, period.
Well,
That's
there was
it.
a lot of shit on the radio, bro.
Not 20. Not 20 songs. I can't think of no 20 Busta
Oh
Rhymes
my
songs that was
God.
on the radio.
He had a
Wasn't
hell of a
listening to the
run.
radio like that then.
Right. And see, and then we're thinking of Buster, like everybody would want him to do that verse from Chris Brown's joint, but
Yeah.
if we're leaving out guest appearances, he's still got enough. But then that would also leave out his scenario verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's still got enough.
Oh, Ray and Ghost do over the free for you
Bring
joint.
it
You know
back,
what I'm
come
saying?
rewind. Powerful impact.
Boom
Boom from the cannon.
No.
Wow.
It's
But
just
anyway,
too much. It's just too much.
next week, whether we compile it together or we all come with our separate Buster lists, we're gonna do that. We'll make everybody make a Jay-Z 20. And actually, no, don't even do 20. We're gonna make it harder. 10. Just so everybody can get their fair share. And hopefully we can get some diversity, no 100% matches.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everybody 10
Jay-Z
J,
might have 100% matches, but like for Buster, I don't think we'll have 100% matches.
10 J, 10 Busters.
Yeah. I got you all day.
If you want to have fun with it, 10 Ghostface also.
Oh
Ah,
yeah. Oh
ah,
yeah.
ah, ah.
Oh
Fuck it, go 10
yeah.
Nas too. So wait, we put Ghostface in that category too?
Yeah,
Against
yeah,
against Jay-Z?
yeah. Song wise, song for songs on a yeah.
They
But
What was
nah,
told
the
him
you know
Pac
what?
$500.
Man run too though?
What?
That's
What was
only
Yeah.
Pac
one.
Man's run?
That's the only one.
What?
Calm
All I
down.
gotta do with Mary J. Blige? What? You forgot?
Yo,
You
he had
forgot?
a hell of a run, yo.
You forgot, bro? Shay Shay
That's
La
that,
Tony?
that's method, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Them
No.
method,
three,
man.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you,
you
as
gotta
far as
throw in there.
radio and street wise, I mean, we're going off topic, but Meth, Ray and Ghost, they saved Wu-Tang, man. When Hot 97 wasn't fucking with them or whatever, yeah.
Sometimes I feel
Them
like
three, yo.
another
That's
star.
that's I can see what you're saying, but it's also who's listening. You having the conversations with people who are just looking for mainstream. Yes, I agree. But there's homework, and actually do the homework this week, people.
This
With
is
that
light
being
work.
said,
This is
oh,
light work.
you know what to do.
Yo, great show, man. I really enjoyed the hell out of myself, man, with this show. You know, and it's funny, man. Us being called starting five, man. We really didn't touch too much on sports this week, man. So for all you non-sports heads, man, y'all gonna enjoy this show. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to whoever was watching live. Shout out to my boy Jamal, man, who's out working,
Yeah.
and shout out to my partners right here. Passing on to my boy Tyrone.
Um, yeah, I always enjoy this. I like how we can just go off topic and just talk about anything is great. And shout out to Dan trying to take down take down that White Castle box. That's great. But look, and because he said something about sports, shout out to the World Series, man. That World Series was really good. Shout out to
That's what they
Otani.
say.
Shout out to Shohei Otani, man. 9 times on base in a World Series game is outstanding, bro. So I had a good time watching the World Series. So I just want to say that again. And I'm good. TJ?
Yeah. This was like I said, I had no dog in this fight, but this was one of the most exciting World Series I ever seen. Dodgers pitching was amazing, but the Toronto, them boys know how to hit. Them boys know how to hit, and it was appropriate that it went to extra innings for
So
the
wait,
way
TJ, who won?
the Dodgers won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Game
not
7,
happy with
11 innings. In a game 7, 11 innings.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
ninth inning, bases loaded, and Toronto couldn't get out of it.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was crazy. Crazy. But shout out to Craig Case 1, Dan 0. You know what I'm saying? Because his eyes was bigger than his stomach, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, it's facts though.
I'm about to order me some
The
Uber
most,
Eats right now, boy.
the
Some
most
White Castles right now.
hilarious White Castle story I've ever heard of. Shout out to sauteed onions being a blood type. Yeah. And that's all I got. I'm leaving right there.
Man, god damn, I haven't laughed this hard in all week.
No, under normal circumstances, that would have been a very insulting thing to say. That would have been like a goddamn, like I have good hands on you. But in our circumstances, it was real good. It was funny.
No, your man was going for the record, man.
And the fact
How
is
many can I eat in 10 minutes?
I know in the world I was not alone. I know that for a fact.
You was alone in the bathroom.
He was out. He was dead out there looking for like, yo, you did this too, right?
This is an exclusive club. This is an exclusive club.
He probably was
I
alone in
know.
that apartment after he went in that bathroom.
I know for a fact.
Blow it up. I'm about to blow it up.
With that being said, I'm about to microwave this food that was brought to me next door. Make sure you got some hooks. Make sure you got some hooks rub pepper sauce for your
For that
food.
White Castle.
For that White Castle too.
No, it wasn't no pepper sauce with that because it would have hurt coming out, boy.
Coming out hot.
We out. Peace. I can't even close my shit. I can't even close the show out right. Fucking blood type sauteed